the tall grass, hunting that glow, chaining up odds like a pro on the flow. Patience on max, time moving slow. Evie to Sylveon, sparkle flash, soft reset rhythm in a digital crash. Every encounter, dopamine splash, break the odds and pixel smash. Shiny hunter light in the code, buttercup rides where few ever go. Odds be broken, pixels explode, glitch in the world in a radiant glow. Click flick, Joy-Con twitch, Game Boy heart with a next-gen glitch. Sylveon plush, cast and switch, cute charm curse or a lucky pitch. It's really
Hello. Hi everybody. I just woke up not that long ago, so if my voice sounds a little raspy, a little off, it's because your girl woke up not that long ago. Hi, how are you all? I hope you're doing well. Hi Vulture, hi Brownies, called it. I guess you did, Vulture, good to see you. Hi Brian, hi Louie, how are you doing? Cybera, hi, it is good to see you in a stream. I hope you're doing well. Rico, hello. Hi Phoenix, I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Vulture, I appreciate that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm actually streaming at like 8 a.m. my time. That's crazy. This is craziness. Let us get started on some checks because why not? Oh, I'm here. Hi, Brownies. I hope you're doing well. Alberto, hello. Good to see you. Eye in the sky. Hi. It is. Oh, it's time to make dinner for you. Is it? I literally just had breakfast. How weird is that? Time zones. It's crazy. Hi, Storm. Good to see you. And Dapper Weasel, hello. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Good to see you guys in the stream. I hope everybody's doing well. Vincentius, hi, no worries at all. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Groggy Butter with an extra cute voice. Oh, how's my favorite streamer doing even though you just got up? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I literally like woke up and I was like, okay, I just woke up. I'm gonna go get some breakfast because I have overnight oats that I prepare. I like meal prep them because otherwise I wouldn't eat early in the day, and I need to eat because I need to work out later. So I had that, and I had my green juice, and I was like, immediately time to start streaming. But I wanted to stream and get it done now because I didn't want people to think I wasn't going to stream today because that would be sad. Hi Mitz, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hi Rizzy Fizzy, thank you. I hope you're doing well too. It's good to see you. Thank you. Good luck if you're hunting anything. And Abyss, hi. Just on the verge of sleeping, but now I'm watching instead. Oh, if you get tired, remember, sleep is more important always. Please, please, please. But it is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, didn't think you'd start off a new one-shot stream so quickly after the last one. I wasn't sure if I was going to or not, but I figured that with my schedule I wrote out for myself before I went away, I planned everything out and I was like, it would actually probably work better if I did the two streams that I need to do close together, like earlier on, just in case anything comes up, because I was like, well, what happens if I do lose my voice? What happens if something goes wrong? Then I was like, then I can't do anything about it. So I was like, I might as well stream right now while I can and while I'm feeling the motivation of getting the time pulls, but it's good. I just watered the plants and made it rain on myself, so I'm a bit frisky. No, that's fair. I was gonna say it's really chilly here this morning, which is super nice. I'm like all wrapped up in like my jammies and I'm so cold. My nose is like sniffly because it's like, you know when it's cold and your nose just starts running? It's like that. I am feeling better actually, a little bit better, yeah, because I actually I forced myself to try to get to sleep at a decent time. I don't want to expose what time I went to bed and when I woke up because I feel like you're gonna think I'm crazy, but maybe it's just I just gotta say YOLO and tell you guys. I went to bed at like 3, nearly 4 something a.m. trying to sleep, no phone, no nothing. So like I was in bed for like 3 hours just rolling around. Eventually though, I gave in to the thoughts and then I woke up at like, yeah, just before 8, so here we are. But I'm actually feeling kind of good, which is weird. So I'm gonna like run with that for as long as that feeling lasts. As long as I feel okay, I'm not gonna complain. But yeah. Hi Foye, I'm good, thanks. How are you? My sleep, while it was short, it was actually quite good, which was nice. Did you tap into the new Sleep Funk yet? No, but I wish that I did. That would have been nice. You beat the Gladius solo for the first time earlier as Wilder? Nice. Very nice, Louis. The boss that I'm on right now is absolutely horrible. It is a pain in the bottom. And I don't know when I'm gonna defeat it. It's like the hardest one thus far, like easily. Like the one I fought before this wasn't the hardest one, which is weird. You'd think it would go like incrementally, but it doesn't. Hi, Angel Lover. Good to see you. I am doing pretty well, thank you. Sad that I can't stay as my human husk craves Eep. Get some Eep. Hope you get the shiny Skitty Cup 3 and 4 with sweet heroes. You may see their sacrifice in DC. Oh gosh, I hope. Oh wait, did you give them away? Or did you? Oh, you got you released them. Okay, I'll have to probably pop into the Discord today because I've been very slack with that at the moment, to be honest. So I'll have to do that, and I will have to also do the character reference sheet for my model as well. So I will try to do that, or at least get the screenshot sorted. I have a female Litten named Ruby. She's my pop-up action Pokeball. Oh, nice. That's cute. That's very nice. Where are all my Inkay? This is apparently in the overworld the best place for percentage-wise to get Inkay to spawn. It's 20%. So I think the best in the base game is like 15, I think. Or maybe 10. So I was like, 20%, we're going to take that for sure. Thank you, Abyss. I appreciate that. That's lovely. I'm a shower and be back. Sounds good, Phoenix. Gonna work on school. It's a vlog. So, so I'll mainly lurk. No worries. I never see, guys never say one shot without an O in the word. Have you gotten any shinies? I did, Cyberia. Last stream, we actually got the time poll, which was pretty awesome. I will have that out as a video, but I want to do it after we complete the one shots. So, just in case we get more than one. Until the Inkay shines, that is, they'll definitely shine today. It would be nice if we got another shiny. I don't know if it'll happen, but like wishful thinking, right? Hop on Fortnite. I'm not gonna lie, the vibes today are definitely like play a little like cute Fortnite tycoon and just chill. But I do have to, after this stream, I'll have to cook some more food and then go work out. So I've got to be productive, but after I get all my other stuff done, I might actually do that. Because I've been really busy like these past couple weeks with videos and content and getting stuff ready, and I'm actually finally like, I'm ahead again, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm finally ahead. Let's go. And then of course Elden Ring Night Rain came out, and it's like, you know, it's not letting me stay ahead for too long, but it's fine, honestly. Like, it's been enjoyable. It's been raining all day for me. It's kind of nice, except it messes with my sense of time. Yeah, because it's all grey and gloomy all day. I get that. They're good for you. How are you? Is Sleep Funk a band or something? I believe it's a genre of funk music. My day was great. I was just really sleepy, but currently in bed ready for sleep. Yeah. If I talk about sleep, it's going to make me yawn. Since it's 11:19 now, so I might fall asleep during the stream and won't be talking. That's okay. I hope you get some good rest. Don't stress about it. I'm playing the new Deltarune chapter. Someone I know gifted it. Oh, someone I know gifted it to me. That's so lovely. Aw. That's sweet. That's really, really sweet. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm on the gaping jaw looking thing and I hate it. Yeah, the gaping jaw. Good times, good times. That one wasn't too bad. I don't feel, I don't know. It's hard when like looking back now, because it's like the one I'm on right now feels like absolutely horrible to fight. Like, it's so chaotic, and I don't know if you want, I don't know if I should say anything about it or spoilers. Can I talk about its weakness? Okay, block your ears right now if you don't want to hear about the weakness of the boss I'm on. I won't even tell you which one it is, but it's only weak to like to the frenzied flame, and like I don't know if you've noticed, but it's very hard to get frenzied flame drops in Night Rain. At least I've found it to be the case. I think I've only ever pulled that that one like ability, like that passive, where it like sometimes will like proc a little bit, like when you do certain things, like slightly, but like I only pulled that I think once. I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know. It's been rough. It's been rough. But it's fine. Hi, Toasty. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hello. I got hiccups. Why have I got hiccups? Oh, man. Okay. It's one of those days. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Butter out here with the good sleep schedule. Jokes aside, make sure that you rest up. A healthy buttercup is a blessing to us and you. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Angel. I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm hoping that I can just like stay awake till a decent time. If I get tired, just, you know, ride it out. I got a little bit of sleep. So I'm hoping that this will be enough to ride it out and not, or, like, I won't stay up again for like an absurd amount of time, and then I can flip my sleep schedule. That's what I'm hoping for, and I think I'm going to be able to do it. So wish me luck. Finally phased on my hunt for Blacephalon. Oh, did you? I honestly needed at least a phase. My motivation is struggling. Shiny hunting be like that? Yeah. It really do. It really, really do. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you get really lucky and you get it without phasing, and sometimes the world has other plans. Oh. Also got a massive, like, I told you guys, I used to drink out of like a Hello Kitty, like, tumbler cup, and now I have like one of those insulated flask things. I got it for like $5, and it's like, it holds over a liter of water. And so I told myself I'm not going to have a Pepsi Max so early on in the day because I don't really like to have them super early when I first wake up. And I'm going to be sipping on water quite a bit throughout the stream because I feel like I need to get water in my body before I start the day. So we need to hydrate. But I'm doing good, thank you, Tyler. How are you? Expose your legless avatar. Oh, speaking of Discord, I found another 5-leaf clover. Did you? Very exciting. Nice. And Sugar Soda, hi. Wishing you luck while I do my chores. Oh, good on you getting your chores done. Very, very nice. Actually, that reminds me. Oh, I messed up, but it's fine. I think I can fix it. I was meant to do washing today, and I should have put it on before I started the stream. So even if it finished while I was streaming, I could just hang it up immediately, but I didn't do that. But that's okay. That's fine. I'll do it after I work out. I'll just put my workout clothes in there. I think that'll be fine. Come on, no! Everything but the Inkay. Oh, that's messed up. I'm happy about you and the pets. I'm not doing good at the moment, but I've just gotten home from school and we'll continue working on some fan art. No, that's okay for you. Well, I hope things turn around for you soon, and I hope they get better. I really hope they do. I just hate big monster bosses that slam their legs and head into the ground repeatedly. Is that like your what's the word? I was gonna say it's not weakness, but I know what you're talking about. Like, that's not a moveset in my opinion. Yeah, I know for me, my like least favorite movesets, I'm gonna be honest, are like big bosses that have tails like dragons, and then they do like the tail whip, and then like you're not even in the tail and you dodge and you still get hit. Like, what is that hitbox? Like, I've gone down so many times to just like the tail of a dragon, even though I'm literally playing Duchess. I'm constantly dodging. I'm constantly rolling, and even still, I just cannot seem to avoid those darn tail whips. Like, I don't understand. Since you've last been on the old Discord, I've made 3 fan art drawings, less than usual, but I'm getting used to the groove. No, that's okay. I'm excited to see them. And Kayla, hi. I hope you're doing well. Hunting being driven mad by iron hands. Are you? I hope you're able to get the sparkles soon. Fingers crossed for you. Are you doing all right? I am doing all right. I am still waking up from being asleep not that long ago, so my voice might sound a little bit raspy, and I'm a little, you know when you wake up and you've got yawns? I've got that right now. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to fight that. But whenever I talk about sleep when I just wake up, it makes me yawn so much. It's actually frustrating. But I'm trying not to yawn, but it's like the more I try not to, the more I yawn. Hi, Jordan. Good to see you. Just saying I am heading to bed. Good luck with the shiny. No worries, Jordan. Thank you. You have a good sleep, okay? Phase twice using fighting sandwiches. Trying electric underground now. Nice. I wish you luck. I am good, guinea pig. How are you? Great to see you in the stream. I'm doing all right. When is your next Minecraft stream? It probably won't be till a little bit, Tyler, because I'm doing all of these one-shot challenges before I go away for my one. It's like, I say 1 week, but it'll probably be an 8-day break. So I wanted to get all these hunts done before I go away. So it'll probably be in a little bit. Love the Night Rain talk. It's late here, so I'll be heading to bed. Finally got into Demon Slayer and just finished the Mugen. Oh, Train! So I'm pretty depressed right now. I hope you have a lovely day. Take care. You too, Brian. Oh my gosh, I feel your pain. It was like only yesterday that I was also on that arc. It feels like it's so sad, but get some rest. Heal that heart. Set your heart ablaze. Wish you all a good time in butter amid the golden, again, cephalopod shine early. Thank you. Thank you, Angel Lover. I appreciate that. You too. Hi, Jose. Good to see you. Watching your sword streams has inspired me to get back into shiny hunting Gen 8, and I've grown a new appreciation for Gala because of it. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear. It's nice whenever people get a bit of an appreciation for these games, because as you can tell, I do really enjoy shiny hunting in them. That's awesome. For the record, if you ever wanted to do ASMR morning butter, is probably what you're going for. The raspy voice. I don't know if I can just turn it on like that. I guess I'll just probably wake up and then instantly start doing ASMR. No Bloodborne remaster at State of Play. Rip. Yeah. I'm kind of bummed about that because I really think it could benefit from a remaster. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love the game. I haven't completely finished it myself. But it was really good, and I feel like it needs a facelift right now, and it needs to be on PC so I can play it on PC again, because I don't have the console anymore to play it. Last night I got shiny Tracheon, and right before joining stream I just got Cabalion. Oh, keen to hunt for Izzy next. Good luck with Inkay. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate that, and congrats on all the shinies. Popping off with the Sword of Justice right now. Last night I went to sleep at 5 a.m. but I couldn't, so I was rolling around till 8 a.m. and today I've been drowsy. I am glad I'm not the only one who's feeling like that. I was like, I've been doing that too, and it's horrible. I hate it. Like, just let me sleep. let a woman rest. But no, it's fine. It's fine. I think that I'm gonna fix it today. I think today's the day that I'll lock in and fix my sleep schedule. So it's good. I just gotta make it to a decent time tonight. So even if I start getting tired around the afternoon, I can't nap. I just have to stay awake. So it'll be good. It'll be good. You should do some push-ups. I'm tempted to do push-ups, but I feel like I have to let my body like wake up a little bit more, you know? My biggest pet peeve so far, I drink the flask, my health goes up. I put flask away. I can't dodge still. Why? Like, I've downed my drink, let me roll. Yeah, the timing on it. I feel like it's not as bad though as regular Elden Ring in a way. Manifesting Inkay. Thank you, Rizzy. I need that. I would love to get another shiny from this challenge. I'm pretty content with getting one, but like... Hi, Holly. I'm good. How are you? I'm wishing you luck on the drowsy. I'm not getting the Switch 2, not on launch. I probably will get it later, but just not right now. Be careful, Yam is very contagious. Tycho, hi. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. It has been a minute. I need to find a way to speed up these last few hours before picking up my Switch 2. Well, I am here to hopefully participate in helping that happen. Inkay is cute, but its cuteness is no match for the cuteness my Litten has. I think Inkay is cute too. It's got one of those little faces. There's little like bleh, bleh face. I don't know. It's nice. Hi, Mass. Unfortunately, it's pretty late for me, so can't stick around. Congratulations on the time poll and good luck on the next one. Ah, thank you, Mass. I appreciate that. No worries at all. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a good one, okay? Take care. In Shield, I'm over 2,100 eggs for Clobberpuss. That's such a good shiny, though. It's worth it. You got this. I believe in you. Oh, I returned to the Turnpole stream literally right as you ended it. Oh, did you, Louie? The timing. I don't know how it always works out that way, but it just does, doesn't it? So you're happy I'm suffering at night? Thank you. No, I'm not happy that you're suffering at night. Oh, I worded that poorly. I mean, I'm just glad I'm not alone in a sense, but at the same time, it's not fun. It's not fun. I feel like so many people, because I've been talking about it a lot, because I've been like really struggling with my sleep. Like it's been a couple weeks. Yeah, I talk about sleep. It's like every time I say it, it just makes me want to yawn. Why is this happening to me? What is going on? This is a mess. But I'm probably gonna people are probably gonna fall asleep during this stream. But yeah, I mean, I've noticed a few people are saying they've been having like rough sleep schedules too. So it's like, I don't know what's going on in the air right now, but like, I wish it wouldn't. Snash, thank you for 2 months of membership. I didn't know I got a membership here. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you for 2 months of membership, Snash. I appreciate that. I would assume you probably have been gifted. We've had a lot of very kind members of the community gift a lot of memberships recently. So you must have been in the crossfire of that. I see you, Miss Tess already. Does she love me? I would say so, Tyler. I would say so, yes. Just got up from lying down trying to take a nap because of a headache. I never nap, so I got no sleep. Oh, yep. That's the struggle that I'm on right now, to be honest. I napped once and it just cooked my whole sleep schedule. Normally I'm fine. Normally I'm okay, but like it happened that I napped and then I got tired pretty quick, which I was like, that's fine. I'm just going to go to like my big sleep now. But I didn't big sleep. I couldn't stay asleep. I just had another like even shorter nap. And I was like, well, I can't just keep doing this. And that's essentially when I ended up I kept flip-flopping between nap for 3 hours, then stay awake for like several, then, you know, nap again for 4 hours, then stay awake for several. Like it was just constantly like that. And it was a bit frustrating because I would like crash pretty early because I wasn't getting full sleeps. So today is like the challenge of like after this stream and after the workout, I need to stay awake. I don't think I'm even going to drink coffee or anything because I don't want to like have any extra caffeine outside of my Pepsi Max to like, you know, play on that, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what I end up doing. I just need like stuff to stimulate my brain slightly, but like not overexert it, you know? My goal is before the Pokemon exclusive. Is before the first Pokemon exclusive to switch to. Yeah, so probably Gen 10, right? Unless we get like a side game or something, which would be kind of cool. Thank you, Snash. I appreciate that. Good luck to you if you're hunting anything at the moment. How long do you think you'll go for today? Probably 3 hours. That's been my like go-to for these streams. Around 3 hours is what I'm usually shooting for. I'm here. Hi, Shadvan. Cozy stream. It is a cozy stream. I'm like... It's nice. I'm like in my jammies. It's so cute actually. Mama Cup went to the shops the other day and she saw that they had these like, you know, those the long pajama pants, but they're like very soft. They're like made out of like, I don't want to say it's blanky, but they're like, there's really soft ones. I don't know what fabric it is, but I have like quite a few pairs of like Hello Kitty ones and stuff. And that's like my favorite like pajama pants, like long pajama pants. I like sweatpants, but like I just wear sweatpants all the time. So I'm like, pajama pants, these ones are good. Usually I just like will get changed like during the day or whatever, and then these ones are whenever I want to get cozy. But she found ones with sausage dogs on them and they're so cute, and I was like, they're the softest pants. They're so comfortable and warm and fuzzy. And I actually had my hoodie on my lap because it's very warm, but I didn't want to, it would probably put me to sleep, to be honest, if I wore it like over me right now. So I'm like, no, can't do that, but need to be warm enough that I'm not shivering, because you can probably tell from my nose, it's kind of cold and my nose is a little runny because of it. But honestly, it's fine. It's nice. It's a nice vibe today. Like the air, because it's so chilly, feels so fresh. It's good. I love it. Oh, Clown here. Hi, Clown. Dino facts. Some dinosaurs are believed to be loud sleepers. This includes moving, making noises, especially those bird-related, and rapid eye movements. So yes, dads did evolve from dinos. Perfect. Good to know. Thank you for the fact, Cloud. I appreciate that. I feel like I'm that SpongeBob episode where they work the night shift. I'm playing Night Rain at night. You're shiny hunting Inkay at night. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. That episode is like very nostalgic for me. It is. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. That was a good episode. It kind of scared me. Like the vibes kind of scared me when I was a kid, but I liked it though. I used to like I guess I still do. I haven't really changed, but I like feeling scared sometimes. Not like in real life, but in games. I like genuinely enjoy the adrenaline of it. What do you plan on hunting for Gen 7? It is a mystery, Dead Sled. You'll have to see. You'll have to see. I'm watching Better's live stream right now with my Litten. Hi! Power washed the garage in preparation for my gym. Oh, you did? That's so exciting. I'm so pumped for you. Hi, Jay. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Currently trying to fix mine after Sunday and Monday, staying up to 3 to 5 a.m. But yesterday got a full 8 a.m. Ooh, but felt quite bad for it. Paracetamol pulled me through. Nice, nice. I'm actually... I start talking about sleep and it's like it instantly just makes me yawn. My bad. No, I'm glad. So far today I haven't had a headache yet, and I've been waking up with a headache. So listen, we might be winning today. Today might be the golden day that everything turns around for you, girl. Who knows? We'll see. Oh, Vulture. I'll head out, feeling stressed out, and I'll go to stress. We'll be back soon if I'm feeling better. Of course, Foyer. I hope you feel better soon. No worries at all. Poor Inkay, they run like babies. They do. It's so sad. I'm like, I'm not even knocking them out. I'm just encountering them. And they're still scared of me. Man, my aura is too strong. Hi, Thomas. I am doing well, thank you. Greetings from Australia. Cool to see you here. Hi. I can't wait till summer. I'm excited that it's winter. I love winter. I like being snuggled up. I like long clothes. I like comfy clothes. And winter is like the peak for doing that and just being like, oh, being nice and snuggly. It's so good. I love it. Oh, it's great. It's great. I have put my roly-poly on hold for an undetermined amount of time. I do not blame you. I know you've been working on it for a long time. Ooh, I wish you luck for whenever you do decide to return to it. Honestly, I've got so many things I'm going to need to do when I get back in terms of streaming. Because it looks like I'm going to have my 3DS back. I obviously still need to get a Zelf. I will need to do the nose pass gauntlet for one stream. I need to do a Minecraft stream. I want to play some scary games. I want to do a Night Rain stream. There's so much I want to stream when I get back. It's going to be crazy. Yes, I wish Butters streamed today. Well, hello. And Burn the World, hi. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh my gosh, I nearly missed it. Good to see you in the stream. Hi. I have a wife. Oh, that's funny. Aw. Today is the day. You think today is the day we're gonna get another shiny? I don't know if we'll get one today. I'm really unsure on this one. I really, really, really am unsure. I was trying to think about it, and I was like, I don't know. You're trying to put me to sleep, Vulture? How could you? You want to know a secret, Vulture? I actually picked another target for today's stream initially, and then when you said Inkay, I was like, you know what? I'm going to be nice and I'm going to switch it to Inkay just for Vulture. And now you tell me to go. You tell me to sleep, so I start yawning. And you know the worst part is that it's working. I actually want to yawn now, so... That's messed up. You win. You're just going to have to listen to me yawn or stream if you do that. So, I mean, listen. You reap what you sow. Hop on Dance Dance Revolution. Oh my gosh, I always wanted one of those mats for one of those games. You know, the ones with the floor tiles that actually like pick up when you stomp on them? Maybe I should just find like an arcade that's going out that has one for sale and try and get it for like a good price and then just like become a Dance Dance Revolution streamer. Well, winter sucks here. I was going to say for some places it probably would. We don't get snow where I live. I've never seen snow in my life. Here it's like, I feel like our winters are some places summers. Richie, hi. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. You are too cute that they fear you. Yes, I am so intimidating and scary and all of the things that I'm intimidating everybody away. Snuggle weather is awesome. It is. It is. Now, to be fair, the only thing I'm missing right now is some socks, but it's fine. I wish you all the best of luck in your future plans. Aw, thank you, Utopia. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well too. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Are you gonna summon the shiny luck for me? Hello, shiny hunt. Hello, shiny. Hunting some squids. I am. I thought you were saying it like you were. I was like, oh, we both do an Inkay then? Nice. But no, I realized you were telling me. Yeah, no, we are. We're going for some squids today. Good to see you. And hi, Spiel. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm hunting Kabuto on my main file with Shiny Charm now because I remembered how hard Kabuto's design goes. Nice. It is a good design. I feel like... I'm not gonna lie. Omanite and Kabuto were pretty good. My heart. I know. I can literally... I guess I could tell you who I was gonna go for instead if you don't believe me. If it's Shine Scream, I'm Eep. I had to go in at 6 a.m. to work. Of course, Phil. You know I will. Holy smokes. Vulture, we good, but just, no, that's fair. Oh, summer here? Yeah, I was going to say for a lot of you guys, it would be summer now. What temperature is it where you're at? I could check and tell you, to be honest. I could check and tell you. Give me 1 second. Oh, Vulture, thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships. That is so lovely. Thank you, Vulture. Oh, that is so sweet. That is so lovely. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me quickly tell you the temperature right now. It is apparently, it feels like, where is it? Where did it go? I just had it. 10 degrees. So it's very nice and chilly. It's quite good. I actually really like it. But Vulture, thank you for gifting 10 memberships. Dear Daddy, Drimpabe, Joe, Moncreasy, Dilemma, Hal who? Ultimate Pokemon. Wait, shiny Pokemon hunts. Louis, Hyper Beast. And yes, okay, have I said them all? I think I said them all. I can't even read right now. My brain isn't working. Welcome all to the memberships. You get access to all the cool emotes, the members only Discord channel, and also you do get a coupon next to your name. Thank you so much, Vulture. That's so lovely. W's. Fee won't be here too crazy long. I'm in a VC with a friend playing Deltarune, but I wanted to come in and say hi and spend the time I can. Aww. That's so sweet. Thank you, Fee. I appreciate that. Look at those beautiful manners. Oh, makes a girl's heart happy to see those manners. It really does. I love to see it. Oh, nice. Thank you. Also, if Cloak shows up, you can't release it. Okay, yeah, I agree. Today, we're not releasing it if we get it. This one, we keep for you, Vulture, if we get it. For sure. Thanks for the membership, Vulture. Oh, thank you, Vulture. You guys are lovely. Oh. W Vulture, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's so sweet. W's. Never mind, we had to end it, so I'm gonna be here for a bit. Anyway, I did get the Trico. Oh, you did get the Trico? Congratulations. That's awesome. Very well done. Head pats, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm back. I hope I didn't miss too much. No, Phoenix. We haven't gotten any sparkles or anything yet, so you are fine. Don't even worry about it. I'm back. I hope. Yeah, no, you're all good. I see you all the time, my guy. It's awesome whenever it hits people that are actually in the stream a lot. So it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. I enjoy it. I'm appreciative. It is cool too, though, because I feel like sometimes people will get gifted that are, like pop in from time to time or like aren't in as often, and they're like, "Oh, I got gifted, so I'm gonna hang out now." So that's pretty cool too when it works out that way. But that's awesome. Where am I up to? I looked away for a second to rub my eye and I lost where I am. Oh no. But what did you think about Inquisitor for an Inkay name? That is a cool name. It's very creative. I like it. 10 degrees is beautiful weather, agreed. It's really nice. And it's like that morning air too. You know, when it's like early on in the day. It's so nice. It's so nice. I enjoy it. I'm liking it a lot. It's so cozy. I wish I could have my window open, but if I get the shiny, it's too loud. And the neighbors can hear me, which is sad, but it's okay. I'll survive. I mean, it's still cold in the house because like the cold air comes in through the floorboards and stuff. But that's why we cross our legs when we sit at our desk with this stream to help. That's why we do that, because it keeps everything warm and toasty. But it's very snuggly. I'm feeling very snuggly right now. No. How much is the Switch 2 down in Australia? So right now we can only get the, I believe it's the, what's it called? It's the Mario Kart bundle, and it's 770 Australian dollars. Oh, somebody gifted me something on Throne. That is so lovely. Thank you so much. Why is it anonymous? Who did that? That is so sweet. Oh, the Kuromi. That's so cute. What is it? Oh, the socks. Oh, those are so cute. Thank you so much. Whoever gifted that, it says it's anonymous. I don't know who it is, but thank you so much for gifting those socks. They look so cute. Holy smokes. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to wear them. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. W's to anonymous, whoever that was. I appreciate that a lot. That's so sweet. Aww. I got Hyper Beast. I did get Hyper Beast as well. Yeah, it's perfect. Common Vulture W. Aw. Live Life Gaming. Hi, I hope you're doing well. Welcome. I hope you're doing good. Oh, hi, Larry. I did get a good sleep. It was actually pretty short, but it was the most rested I've felt after a sleep in like a while. So I think today's the day that I'm going to fix the sleep schedule. So before I go away, it won't be so out of whack. At least we can hope. Aww. The weather pattern here says has been weird, as it is 87 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday. Today it's 60, just hit summer. That is very all over the place. How much of a jump is that in what have I got? Is mine Celsius, guys? I don't remember. Is it degrees Celsius? I don't know what mine is. Yeah, it would be that, right? Because it's not Fahrenheit. Yeah, I don't know what the conversion is like. I've never converted, like I've never really practiced or tried to practice converting temperatures. But listen, I'll figure it out. I'm here in my final form. Destiny, hi! It's good to see you! Oh, Dogma! Is this the Dogma? Oh my gosh, if it is, that's perfect! Oh, that's great. It's good to see you. I got 3 common butter fans. You did, Vulture. You did. You got 3 for. You got a 3 for. Very nice. I don't catch enough streams to need a membership. Oh, Cybera. Oh, you never know though. It'll randomly get people. It is random, so you never know when you'll get hit by the old gifted membership. It's always nice to see who gets hit and being like, oh, that's cool. It's always nice to see names I recognize. It's also cool too because sometimes I see names I don't always see, and it's like, oh, nice. Note that. Oh, formerly evil hero. Oh, so you've changed, Destiny hero instead of evil hero. I respect it. It feels like there's been a canon event, or like you've gone on an arc, on an adventure, you know, and things have changed, and you're a new person. I like it. Oh, there we go. The butter squeak. It do be happening sometimes. I can't lie. I do be doing that. Hi, Garrett. It's good to see you. I've been doing well. For fixing sleep schedule, thank you, Larry. I was like so scared I wouldn't be able to do it, but I woke up pretty early. I'm slightly tired, but I'm tired. I'm awake enough that I'm like, okay, what I've got to do today to fix my sleep schedule. Let's hope I don't get like a 5th wind of like whenever you're tired and then you can't sleep because you randomly get a wind of energy. So I woke up just before 8 a.m. I slept for about 4 hours, but it was, like I said, probably the most restful sleep I've had in like 2 weeks. So that's good. That's really good. I actually feel pretty decent. So my plan is I'll probably start to feel tired around 3 to 6 p.m. The goal is to stay awake during that and then push past it so then I can get to sleep maybe 10 to 12. We'll see what happens, and then I can hopefully maintain a decent sleep schedule from there and just try to hold it and just, you know, if I get tired, okay, call it, go to bed, you know. 80 Fahrenheit is 26.6 and 60 is 15.5. Dang, I didn't realize it was that big of a difference. Thank you for converting that, by the way. Egg hunting Iggly buffs to evolve my Kanto shiny decks in Violet. Nice, very nice, good progress. I hope you get it soon. 11.1 degree difference across one day. That's a pretty big jump, no? I lost my old account, so I made this one. Oh no, that's so sad. Well, I like the new account. It's got good vibes. I'm feeling it. I'm a fan. That Inkay. Yes, it's back. Okay, cool. It's looking good. It's looking schmeck right now. The shinies are the friends we made along the way. Exactly, Tasha. Do you do yoga? I do stretches, and I guess it's not like meditative. That's the one. It's not like for that, but I generally do stretches in the morning when I wake up, because I feel like if I don't stretch at the beginning of the day, I feel a bit rough. I guess my body feels a bit like stiff and tight. So I'm like, okay, do some stretches for my back, my arms, my legs, and then that's usually what I'll do. Or if I don't do it like, well, I do it early on, but I also will do like something similar before I work out. And sometimes I do it like before bed, depending on how I feel. But stretching is like very important, I find, for myself. It also helps like with cramping and stuff. Because since I've been lifting weights and like doing more exercise, I've been getting more muscle cramps, because I guess now I have muscle to cramp. Oh, I'm good, thank you, Garrett. How are you? I got shiny for the Cephalon. I guess sometimes you just got to complain to get what you want. That's true, Rizzy. Congrats. That's awesome. I'm in the lovely state of Michigan, where one side of your yard is covered. Oh, it's scorching hot and the other side is covered in snow. Is it like that in Michigan? I didn't even know that. I don't know. I feel like I hear so many different things about all the different states, but like, I always forget which is which. I just know that the one thing I mostly know is that Florida is crazy, apparently. And I kind of respect it for that, to be honest. I don't know, but it's great. It's great. My favorite petty thing to do when people argue under one of my comments, I let them argue for a good while, then delete the original comment so neither can reply. I respect that. I've never had that happen, but it's probably because I don't leave comments. I mean, I guess on my channel I'll reply to comments and stuff, but I generally like, if it's like, I've never done that in like the wild, you know, but that's a smart play. Hi, Packer. It's good to see you. I finished my shift and heading home. It's nearly Oh, wow. Nearly midnight? Have you got something to eat? Have you eaten dinner? Make sure to eat some food. Take care of yourself. And please get some rest. Holy smokes. That is crazy. You got this? Thank you, Larry. I appreciate that. Oh, the new mic. Is it a new... this mic the community gifted like a little bit ago, but do I sound different? Maybe I sound different. Do I sound different? Maybe. Not so fast. I activate no sleep zone. Your sleep schedule is negated. Does that mean you fix my sleep schedule? Because if that's the case, I am appreciate. Thank you. I am appreciate. Oh no. Okay, let's do that. I almost destroyed my sleep schedule with a metal playlist. Oh no, did you? See, I can't listen to music like super late because it just overstimulates me and I'm like, I want to stay awake now and just keep listening to music. I'm a sucker for the beats. It's always the way. It's been so long since I've headbanged. Oh, really? That's awesome. That's good though. That's good, no? Oh, my Litten is so cute when she photo bombs me. Oh, I'm doing good. Send hugs, love, and support to you, butter. Thank you, Garrett. I appreciate that. That's very sweet. Thank you. Oh. If a Gratsuko teaches me something, is to never subestimate yoga. Yoga is great for you. Like stretching is in general, I think, great for you. I think that's mostly what I would say what I do is. So I just think like it's, you know, the whole thing that the expression I've always heard is move it or lose it. And I feel like stretching is the easiest way to like engage with that. And like, you know, especially for me, I think because I do spend a lot of time at my desk. Like I also, like I said, do always take like at least an hour minimum out of my day to be active, like to go out of my way to work out. Like that's like the minimum that I'll do just because I am at my desk so often. So for me, it's really important to move my body and like to actually like, you know, use what I was given. But like, stretching is just like that's been such a big part of my routine now that it's like I think my body would just like concede if I stopped. Florida has crazy people. Yeah, I think there's like the game of like googling of what Florida man news article there is for your birthday. I think it's funny. Butter walks into the Nintendo and says, hey Nintendo, I'll give you $50 to make Vivid Voltage Charizard a $3 card. Honestly, like sometimes it's hard because it's like I guess the excitement for a lot of people nowadays for opening Pokemon cards is like the money value of the card they pull. But like I wish it was the case of like people just being genuinely excited to get the hits that they want, not like with the money, just like because they really wanted the card. Because I know for me that's like the way I think about it. Like whenever I see new sets, I'm like, okay, how many cards do I want of this? Okay, there's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna buy the set. Okay, that's a Jigglypuff. That's fine. And then like I just aim to get the cards that I want to pull, you know, and I'm excited for that. But I feel like it'd be cool if like the people that want Charizard are able to pull it and it's not like, you know, if you sell your cards, I don't care. I've sold some of my double ups and stuff on cards in the past too, and some of my more expensive cards. So like it is what it is, but like it would be nice for the people who really love Charizard who don't want to spend the crazy money on it, you know? I was exaggerating a little bit, but the temp swings wildly here. Yeah, it seems that way. You have the I want snuggles please voice, but other than that, you sound a little bit clearer now that I think about it. Do I? I don't know. I don't know why that would be. Here I am, speaking clearly. That must be it. I think you sound more energetic. I'm guessing it's because it's morning where you are. Probably. It probably is. And it's probably also because, like I said, that sleep, I don't know what it was, but those 4 hours... Those 4 hours were some of the most restful 4 hours of sleep I think I've ever had. It was so nice. So honestly, I'm thankful for that. It was really, really nice. More sleep like that, please. I don't care if I don't get a lot of sleep, but as long as it's like actually restful, then that's all I care about. I usually fall asleep to lo-fi if I can sleep at all. Yeah, I can't even fall asleep to like music. Like it has to be people talking usually. So like I've exposed myself before for this, but one of my favorite things to fall asleep to, it's horror gameplays. Because I get scared and I don't want to open my eyes. You would think the screaming would wake me up, but it doesn't. It's so weird. I don't know. It like I don't get woken up by my video I put on because usually like I watch videos I've already seen, or like, you know, it's someone I've watched a lot of, so like I'm kind of used to that, you know what I mean? Like to them. Because usually when I sleep, I listen to people that I find like comforting, I suppose. Like, I don't know how to say that. I don't know. It's going to sound weird to say that with like some of the people I do listen to when I go to bed, like Tyler One and Queso and stuff. But, like I'll listen to them play something that I've probably already watched them play. Queso, not always, because Queso like has a lot of good horror stuff always coming out. But I'll watch that when I go to sleep and it just makes me be like, okay, I don't have to open my eyes. This is good. You're very welcome. That's lovely. The Malamar is the shiny over there. We could do that for the final check of the stream. That would be kind of fun. That's what you need to stay up. Metal. Yeah, that's true. That's true. When I work out, I'll be probably listening to some metal today. We'll see what the vibe is today for my workout. Because I have like a few different like types of music I'll listen to when I'm working out. It really is a crazy world. It really is. I'll put on 24/7 Celtic music live stream and fall asleep listening to it. That's pretty base, not gonna lie. I can't be asked to eat straight sleep. Oh, to eat straight sleep? Thank you for your concern. No, that's okay. That's okay. But I just hope that you're all right. I hope that you're doing okay. Is that an Inkay? It is. It is. Why is my binder valued at $69.09? Come on, TCG. What's going on? The actual binder itself? That's crazy. I do have a collection of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and I have like 2 trade binders. Oh, do you for Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't have like a full Yu-Gi-Oh binder, which is sad. I when I was younger and I opened Yu-Gi-Oh, a lot of what I opened was like, it was bootleg. It was like bootleg Yu-Gi-Oh. It's so sad, but it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. I won't be selling any binder anytime soon, but I really want an expensive collection. That's fair, I suppose. I think for me, my biggest struggle is just buying singles that I want to get when they're like in print at their cheapest. Because like sometimes they go up way too much. Like a lot of the cards I have from Sun and Moon era, I got them for a really, really, really great price. And now if I wanted to buy those cards now, I wouldn't buy those cards now for the prices that they go for. So it's like, I'm glad I got them at that time when they were a normal price, but geez, gee willikers, you know what I mean? We'll go for now because brain is stabbing itself. Going to try and get some air to see if my brain will stop. I hope so. I hope so, guinea pig. Take care of yourself first, okay? I hope it feels better. Is there a place to hunt Emolga in Sword and Shield that isn't a soft reset or Masuda? Not that I know of for like grass encounters or anything. I only know of the soft reset over in the other area across from where I am right now in that tree. And in a couple of the trees around. But I don't know if any in the grass. But if I'm wrong, correct me, please. Oxford, it's lovely to see you in a stream. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Aww. Queso's voice is also loud sometimes. Can't sleep to it. Weirdly, I can. I don't know why. It's so strange. Oh, yeah, that's the point I was going to try to get to with that. So what I was going to say is, like, in videos, I can, like, whenever I put on a video that I'm like, this is my sleep video, that will usually put me to sleep. Like, I go for a nice long gameplay or something, and it'll put me to sleep. And that won't wake me up. Screaming, everything, like, it doesn't wake me up. But the moment somebody, like, flushes the toilet, grabs a glass a little too loud from the kitchen or anything, I instantly wake up. I don't know why, like, if it's, like a proximity sound, like, it just instantly, like, gets me awake. And it's, like, frustrating because sometimes I wish I was a little bit of a heavy sleeper because, you know, then I'd probably get a lot better quality rest, but it is what it is. Oh... I listen to music. It's called Mel Metal. Oh, Georgia has more ghost sightings than any other state. Oh, sightings? I've heard that apparently. Why is that the case in Georgia? The bootleg? Yeah, the bootleg ones. The markets I would go and I'm like, I'd see the $2 packs at the markets from that one old guy he'd always have like a stall that would have like pinwheels and like propeller hats and like just a bunch of random stuff. And then there'd be like that one section that was covered. And it would have all the bootleg trading cards. But I think because he had it covered, it always made it look so legit as a kid. And they would be like $2 a pack. And I was like, well, why would I spend $5 a pack when I could buy 2.5 packs for that amount of money? And most of the cards, I had thousands of bootleg cards. It's actually so bad because I would do the markets with my parents and I would make like $5 helping do the markets. So I would spend my $5 on bootleg Yu-Gi-Oh cards and sometimes Pokemon, but no, actually no, I never bought bootleg Pokemon cards, I don't think. I think it was only ever Yu-Gi-Oh for the bootlegs. I only ever bought real Pokemon cards from the store. I think that I just, for some reason, I don't know, maybe they didn't sell bootleg Pokemon cards at the time. So that's why I never did. But either way, it was pretty cool. But like, it's sad now thinking back, like all those cards weren't even real. But I do have some real cards still in my collection. I've kept my most prized ones. One Piece cards are the ones that keep value, to be honest. Yeah, I was gonna say I've started my One Piece binder and it's looking so nice. I love the art in One Piece. That TCG is so clean. I need dead silence when sleeping. Any noise and I hyperfixate on it. I know. Dead silence would be OP, honestly. I'm back. Welcome back, Foy. I hope you're feeling a little better. Speaking of expensive, I saved up for a Rogue Manta. $1,090 bench. Ooh, Vulture. But hey, has that got a good warranty on it? At least? I've wanted this for so long. I'm glad that you saved up for it and were able to do that for yourself. You should be proud of yourself. That's awesome. Pokemon cards only went up because of greedy scalpers. I think there's also, I guess because people saw how much money was in Pokemon cards, I feel like there's also a lot more people in the hobby in general. Life-size Queso plush win. Queso's great, honestly. Queso is like probably one of my favorite content creators. Like, I genuinely really enjoy his stuff a lot. Inkay is so cute and Malamar has a super villain vibe. I absolutely agree. And yes, remember to hydrate, courtesy of Vulture. I'm gonna have a sip of my water. Thank you for the reminder. That is nice. That is nice. It's really cool being able to have cold water the whole stream. I wish that I would have got onto the flask thing sooner, but alas, I wasn't going to spend a lot of money on one. $5 was my limit. For me, it's my door. The moment it opens a bit, I'm like, I can feel the wind. See, I used to always sleep with my door closed, but now I sleep it with it cracked open because of the dogs. So if they want to come sleep with me, like basically we all leave our doors a little bit open just so then that way the dogs can go between whosever room they want to go to. So that's like the one thing that's changed, but it's nice because I sometimes wake up to getting cuddles from doggies, which is a nice way to wake up. I listen almost exclusively to fighting platforming games. Oh, nice soundtracks. That's cool. I love a lot of game soundtracks for like calming down or like making art. I would assume from the Civil War potentially. If a card is a bootleg, it's fake. It is. It is, and they all were. Almost all of them working on some fan art. Oh, exciting for you! And hi, Az. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. If I ever get a binder with your favorite Pokemon on it, definitely gift it to you. Oh, that's sweet, Garrett. That's lovely. I was always waiting for the day when they would drop like a really cute, like Ultra Pro, like 9-sleeve binder with like Sylveon on it or something. I guess with Prismatic, they kind of did do the binder, but I now, because I have so many cards and I used to have so many of those binders, I wanted to consolidate them all and have them in one binder. But maybe one day I'll decide I want to have different binders for different things. Which maybe I'll do that, but right now it's not a big thing. So crazy enough, if you wake up easily with small noises, it may be due to how much noise your parents allowed around you when you slept as a baby. Heavy sleepers are usually kept around a lot of noise. I don't know. I know that like my brother was completely fine. Like apparently I think I was the worst child. I was constantly sick. I was constantly like crying. I wouldn't sleep easily. I'm pretty sure, because I've talked with Mother Cup about it now, but I'm pretty sure it's probably because like they didn't know that I had like celiac back then, and I was constantly like sick all the time. So maybe it's because I was always eating like, because bread was pretty cheap. Bread is like a pretty cheap food if you get like the cheap stuff. Like you could get a loaf for like back then, gosh, not even 70 cents back in that time, something like that. So you just eat a lot of bread and toast and stuff. And as a kid, you're usually eating sandwiches, toast, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I'd be eating like a lot of it. But I think even when I was really little, I was apparently just like a struggle from the beginning. Like even, I think I had to go to formula early or something. I don't fully remember, but yeah, there was like a whole thing. It was a whole thing. So I have no idea. I can't fall asleep around other people, not because of them, but because I sleep talk and weird them out. Do you? What do you say that weirds them out though? Or is it just that they're creeped out at the fact that you're asleep but you're talking? Like they're like, oh, that's horror movie stuff, or... I started the Ice and Glow Quest series and Hello Kitty Island Adventures earlier. Nice, Jordan. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm excited. I want to play some Hello Kitty Island Adventures so bad. So bad. I'm a lot more relaxed and dinner is almost ready for me. Oh, that's good. What are you having for dinner? Unless you don't know. In that case, if you don't know, Don't worry about it. I have to go to sleep in complete darkness with the fan on for noise. Yeah, I always have to sleep with my fan on. I literally cannot sleep without a fan on. I don't care if it's in the middle of winter. I wouldn't even care if it's snowing. I always have to have my fan on for the noise. I have always since I was a kid. Like, I don't know how some people sleep with literally no sound. Have you ever like had a sleepover at a friend's house and like you're trying to sleep on like the mattress on the floor or whatever, and you can like hear the clock ticking in another room because it's so quiet? I would hate that feeling because I'm like, how am I gonna sleep? You know? Oh, hi Tanoshi, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Dang, I gotta clean my PlayStation 5 tomorrow. I put my hand behind it and that air is hot. Oh no. Do you? I actually cleaned my PC not that long ago, but I have to stay on top of it. For some reason, our house gets like really dusty super quick. Like I have to wipe down all my shelves like every week. Well, I feel like I do. I don't know. I like to stay on top of it. But this house is like old. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those houses that would be probably better to be knocked down and then just start from the beginning. But yeah. It's at least it's got a roof. At least we've got a roof over our head, and at least we have water that's clean and food to eat and a bed to sleep in, you know? So I'm not gonna complain. I love the soundtrack of old retro games. Yeah, that 8-bit sort of sound, I love. I love, love, love. All right, Butter, you picked dinner tonight. Microwave ramen with seaweed sheets or omurice? Omurice! Because I love rice. Go for it. Do the rice. Took Batsumaru to the heart of the island today. Planning on taking Pachako there tomorrow. Ooh, nice. That'll be good. That'll be good. Man, I can't wait to crash out when I'm on top of my financial situation and buy a Sanrio plushie. Guys, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I've seen a couple Cinnamoroll ones and a couple Kuromi ones, and I'm like, maybe I'll treat myself once everything is dealt with. We'll see. But I'm trying to be good, you know. I'm trying to be good. But I see Sanrio stuff and I'm like, I'm just a girl. I am just a girl. But it's okay. It's okay. The Manta is basically indestructible, but yeah, lifetime warranty. Oh, that's good. So it's really good then. I am glad. You'd think for that price it would want to be pretty well made, huh? Oh gosh. Because I think the bench that we have here was like a pretty affordable one, but like it's not like super heavy duty, like industrial, you know what I mean? Like it does the job, but it's definitely no gym bench, I'll tell you that. I went to a shop the other day. Pokemon was sold out and so many little kids were crying because they missed out. I just wanted to yell at the shop for letting scalpers take everything, but I stopped myself. It's hard because the thing is too, like I'm sure a lot of the people working there don't even know that it's scalpers. Because like when I go into places, if they do have Pokemon cards, usually all the places I go to now have like a limit of like 1 item per person, or sometimes two, but it's mostly been like you can get 1 pack, which like that's kind of crazy, you know, but I suppose it is what it is. The Manta has a foot catch that you can Nordic curl on. Oh, cool. Oh, that's really going to be helpful. That's awesome. Yeah, my bench doesn't have anything like that. I don't know what I can say, what I say when I sleep talk. I'm just told I do it. Ah, okay. I know that I do too a little bit, but I don't think I say anything like super coherent. I just think I mumble words. Apparently, I know I've been told a couple times, or I think I've had like 1 or 2 apparently very limited conversations in my sleep, but they were quite surface level, I think, from what I recall. I don't remember saying or disclosing any of my hidden secrets or anything like that, but would someone tell you if you did? I don't know. I'm having fried chicken and it's ready, so I'm eating while drawing and watching the stream. Oh, nice. That sounds good. I hate that feeling. It's the worst, right? Hi, Sol. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I understand I hate repetitive sounds. Yeah, it's just so frustrating. It's like a clock ticking or like a tap dripping. Just anything like that I absolutely hate. And you know what I will say? I'm not like literally like wall to wall with my neighbor, but my neighbor, like if I open my window and I talk loud enough, they could hear me in one of their rooms that's near my window. So like I just keep a lot of like, because I have one window facing the house, then one window facing the backyard, because I'm like in a corner of the house. And like the thing that kind of sucks, I think it's to do with like the fact that the house is like quite old. And you know, I said a lot of cold air comes in through the floorboards. I don't know why, But I have a neighbor on one side that, like, on one side and then diagonally the other side. So pretty much both directions. They love playing the bassiest music all day, early in the morning, almost till as late as possible as they can at night. And like, you won't hear the music, but you'll just hear the thud, thud, thud. But it's just enough to be like slightly there, but not enough to like, you know what I mean? To be like full like in your ear. And it drives me mad. Like, I think people can go and like do stuff whatever they want to. Like, if you want to throw a little party here and there, like, I think it's fine. Like, you gotta live, right? Like, do your thing. I understand that. But the thing that gets me is like there's one neighbor that for a period of like a month, people would like call the cops on them because they would be playing bassy music all day, every day until the cops would tell them to stop it. It was crazy. It was a lot. Like, you could hear it like, I feel like you could feel it, honestly, like 4 or 5 houses away. Like, it was nuts. The Europeans can be superstitious about fans. They think they make you sick. I think my mum used to say that. She's like, if you sleep with the fan on in the winter, you're gonna get sick. But I would still leave it on for the sound. I'm not gonna lie, the sound was more important. But it really hit us with the back in my day. Oh yeah, you know I did. The Mega Man soundtrack is amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. A lot of good old game soundtracks. On the rest it is, I'll probably keep soft resetting for Cynical and Silver, and probably in an hour we'll make dinner. Sounds good. Sounds good. Can I have some Omarice as well, actually, while you're at it? That'd be really delightful. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I also made it to level 19 with Wish Me Well and Kiki, which means that I'm officially 1 level away from being best friends with the 4 remaining characters. Oh, nice, Jordan. You're super close to having that maxed. I am a scalper. Please remove scalps. So does that mean you're a I'm saving for a Charizard and maybe then I'll try for base set. You're gonna try for base set? Dang. I wish you luck. The scalpers are so crazy. I had to yawn. Why did I have to yawn? I didn't see the word sleep. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if people started bringing their children to the store with them just as an excuse to get more Pokemon cards. I've seen people do that. I've seen people bring like their whole immediate family and then like they send in one kid to go get stuff, then they send the other kid in to go get stuff, and then they send the other kid to go get stuff, and then they send the wife to go get stuff, and then they send the person to go get stuff. And it's like, you can't really do anything about that, right? Because technically they're following the rules. Purple Monkey Dishwasher is right. You snore, do you? I don't snore. I think I've only ever had like a little like that, like when I've been sick. When I've been like really sick. But I've never been told that I snore, thankfully. Like, please, my son really wants these. Like, no, bro, the only people wanting ETBs are randos online. What kid is gonna want that? I will say when I was a kid, I like always liked getting the big box Pokemon cards. Like, you know, with the big promo in the middle, then the little promo, and then all the packs around it. That was like my kryptonite as a child whenever I would like save up my birthday money or Christmas money. And I'd be like, this is what I'm spending it on. Hi, Bendable. Good to see you. Aw, you should return the favor. Well, no wonder they don't get upset with you for doing streams late. They can't hear you. Yeah, probably. Probably that's why. Oh, got invented earphones for one good reason. That's so true. That's so true. No, I don't have anything bassy. I don't have like a subwoofer or a sound system or anything. I literally like always just use my headphones, to be honest. I've grown up, I feel like, gaming so long. I like permanently like have like my one earphone just slightly off my ear. Unless I shut my door and then I want to listen to music full bolt, I'll just put on both of my headset, like on both my ears, and I'll turn it all the way up, and then I'll just make myself deaf, which happens more than I would care to admit. But it's nice. Dude, low-key, I wish I had a smaller fan so it'd be slightly less loud. Like, don't get me wrong, I love background noise, but man, sometimes it's hard to sleep with a big garage fan blasting in my face. Oh, do you have like one of the metal industrial ones? I think I know which ones you're talking about. I got chamoy, watermelon, and cantaloupe yesterday. Oh, nice. One thing I hate, it's not really a repetitive noise, but my dad is hard of hearing. Oh, so he has to turn the TV up to 70 volumes so he can hear, so I go deaf when I'm downstairs. Yeah, I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I think my sight is fine. I think all that's good. I think the first thing for me that's gonna go is gonna be my hearing. I think that's my bad though, because when I was in high school, I would be, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little edgelord, okay? I was a little emo kid, and I would be there in class because I had like very long dark hair, and I used to have black wired like earphones. Yeah, earphones. And I would and I'd have them going through under my school shirt into my ear, and you wouldn't be able to hear them because I'd wear my hair down so I could just listen to music. But the thing that gave it away was I'd be blasting my music so loud that when my earphones were like, even if my earphones were in my ears, you could still hear that I was listening to music. So I don't know. I think at a point though that I wasn't bothering anyone, so the teacher kind of just let me do my thing. But yeah, good times, good times. I didn't realize it was that loud too for so long. And then one day I took them out and didn't pause when I did. And I was like, oh my gosh, people can hear this. Yay. Oh, that's funny. Don't know if I said it yet, but congrats on the shiny time pole. Thank you for it. I appreciate that. What you explained about scalpers is what happened in Black Friday in the USA. Oh, is it? Yeah, I was gonna say, because we don't really like have the same thing as you guys for Black Friday, because like Black Friday goes with oh my gosh, what's it called? Thanksgiving, doesn't it? Isn't it around the same time? So we don't obviously have Thanksgiving in Australia, and then but we do. I feel like I feel like halfway through my life, all of a sudden I started noticing that Australia started doing like Black Friday sales. I'm like, we don't even celebrate Thanksgiving. Why are we doing Black Friday sales? And for a long time they weren't even good deals. Like they weren't even good. It was just that they'd put like the smallest little discount on some things and then be like, we've slashed all the prices down, and then like it was kind of whatever. I feel like honestly the only sales that were kind of good for me, because I'm in Australia around that time, were like the Cyber Monday sales, which was like the online version of Black Friday. But like that was mostly if I wanted to get stuff from places like overseas, because a lot of the time the discount on the item would sort of just help me justify the excessive shipping cost. Because like, you know, it's a lot to get stuff from the US here in Australia usually. I feel like it's almost standard $30 at least, you know, which is kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. At least that's what I've been charged pretty consistently. So it's like I try to avoid buying from overseas outside of like Japan, because I feel like everywhere else the shipping is kind of expensive. Like the UK shipping from the UK to Australia is like, it's nearly $40. It's crazy. The problem with base set is it's anywhere from 5 to 100k. Yeah, I was gonna say, is that depending on if they're graded or not? You snore too? That's fair. That's fair. Not gonna lie, currently feeling a little intimidated by how much XP I need to get in order to get Wish Me Well. Oh, Wish Me Well? Yeah, to level 20, but I keep telling myself you've come too far to get cold feet now. You'll do it, Jordan. I believe in you. Remember, a little bit of progress every day will amount to something great, so you can do this. Learn to play the bass just to make noise for them. I'm not petty like that, though. Like, I think it's hard because I grew up with like one of my neighbors being like actually like not a great person, and like they would go out of their way. Like, I don't even want to say the stuff that they did because it's like bad, but like, you guys remember my dog Misty? Some of you might. She passed away you know, a couple years ago, and she was with me for like a long time. Let's just call it was what it was. It was like nearly 18 years I had Misty. So she was my childhood dog. She was my baby. And they would get their kids to like climb up on the fence and try to throw sticks at our dog's head to like get her, like to try to blind Misty. And they would do it when we weren't out there, but she would be outside. And one day we caught them doing it, and yeah, that was well, let's just say it was an interesting day. It was a very interesting day. You don't mess with people's animals. And like the thing is that's weird is they would let their dog out to like roam the street and stuff, and it was a big dog, but like we never, like we were always friendly with their dogs. Like we never did anything. So I don't know why they were so, I don't know what their problem was, but like I think that everyone around them had issues with them. So it is what it is. But yeah, having bad neighbors sucks, because it's like unless one of you moves, the problem doesn't usually get resolved, because I feel like it's always like they're trying to outdo themselves, you know? Hi, Firebrand. Good to see you. Just found a shiny Weedle. Oh, congrats, Tasha. That's awesome. Very well done. Very well done. Day after American Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's it. Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving. Yeah. I wasn't 100% if it was exactly the day after or it was just like the Friday after. Yes, Friday is about taking deals after giving thanks for what you have. One time a guy got in a fight for taking 2 carts of mini waffle makers. I've seen a couple videos over time, like over a decade ago. I remember there was like videos of like the malls and just people being absolutely like tyrants running through trying to grab like deals on things. I'm like, do they even want this stuff? Like some of the stuff they were like fighting over and ripping out of each other. Like I'm going to say it. I have never personally seen in Australia somebody rip something out of somebody else's hands because because it was like even if it was people were both trying to get their hands on it or whatever, like, but I feel like I always see those videos happening in like America. And I'm like, if you did that in Australia, if you tried to grab something out of someone else's hands, you would get punched in the mouth. Like there would be no fighting for it. You just don't do that. Like, but I've seen videos of people trying to grab like rip Pokemon card stuff out of kids' hands. I've seen grown women fight over squishmallows in America. Like I've seen people grab like TVs and stuff out of each other's hands. I'm like, what is even going on? Like this is insane. I don't understand. It's truly like sometimes I'm just like, how does this happen? Like how? Last time I went to the store on Black Friday, I got a brand new copy of Persona Royale 5 Royale for $3. That's a really okay. Maybe I understand now. Oh, sounds like someone needs a hookup from the US, lol. Too bad I can never get anything because of scalpers. I feel you. I really, really do. No, that's the thing. I actually had like I had something like that sorted in Japan, but I was like, it'd be cool if I had that in the US because I feel like there's so much stuff in the US that I'm like, man, if I could just like, I'll ship it all to one place, I'll consolidate it, and then I'll ship it over. But like, I don't even know if that would be even viable anymore because I feel like it's so expensive to even ship. Like, just in general, it's so pricey, you know? Black Friday deals are like $32.99 to $32.98. That's the meme I see about it. But yeah, I was gonna say $3 for a game. That ain't bad. Yeah, Misty. Well, that was nice about Tuesdays and Thursdays in Hello Kitty Island Adventures is that you get friendship blossoms from My Melody upon logging on. Oh, that is super helpful. It is so mean. It was not good. It was not good. They never did that again. But yeah. You don't do that to people's animals. You don't do that in general to other people, like just in other living creatures. But yeah, I think one of those kids ended up growing up because they were around the same age as me at the time. One of those kids ended up growing up and like, I think they like went to jail and stuff. And like the other kid, I don't know, they went down a rough path, but like, yeah, it was a scary day. Let's just say that. Oh, the maple syrup squid hunt. That's right, Dragon. I'm sorry about Misty and wow, that's pretty messed up. Did you scalp the scalps? I have this fun thing where I'm pretty passive. I don't like conflict at the best of times. I'm going to be honest. I would rather just not. But there are a few things that just there's no way, like I don't even think, I just act, and I'm not usually like that. But if anybody messes with my animals, it's one of those things, okay? It's one of those things. So yeah. Yeah. But it never happened again. So yeah, good heaven. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. That psychotic behavior. Yeah, they were not the most stable people. You know, and like there's so much stuff I can go into, but I'm like, is this me spilling tea on someone? Like, I don't understand. I don't know. But I kind of want to say it because it's kind of crazy. But like the guy that owned the place couldn't stay in any of the caravan parks because he was kicked out for being a peeping Tom. So like, not the best kind of people were living next door. Just saying. Just saying. I've had some crazy encounters, okay? The plot is kind of crazy. But yeah, but they're not there anymore, so it's fine. I hope you are well. I got to pre-order the Nintendo 2 Mario Kart bundle at GameStop. I have to go to GameStop at midnight to get it. I hope you have an amazing time at midnight launch. That's going to be so fun. How many of you guys are going to a midnight launch, actually? All the memes you have seen about Black Friday are absolutely true. Are they really? See, if the deals are that good, I'd be like, yeah. But I feel like sometimes I see the deals and I'm like on the things and I'm like, that's like they're saving like like a couple bucks. Like, surely that's not the best deal on that. The messaging of Thanksgiving and Christmas are lost on some people. Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of holidays though, like, I mean, I feel like in a lot of ways they're just like a way to capitalize on, you know, people spending money. Well, I want to know who is petty. My wife's former boss. Her new boss had to let her go because her former was pursuing legal action towards my wife and his agency. Apparently, she broke a 2-year agreement. Really? Her new boss had to... Oh, really? So he had to do it. That is so messed up. Do they want her to come back, though? Like, why is it so... Why are they being so weird about it? They get punched here also. There's a video online of a kid second in line to get the newest Pokemon TCG set, and this kid took all 10 boxes right in front of the kid. Like, do people just lose their sense of, like, humanity when they see, like... When they see, like what, like it's, like what happened? Like, what? Like, why do we become so primitive? That's, like, beyond primitive. That's, like, crazy. So I've been taking advantage of the friendship blossoms combined with everyone's friends, which helps friendships grow 10% faster, which is one of the companion abilities. Oh, I didn't know that. You're giving me the stretch, Jordan. Thank you. The cheapest I paid for a game was Mario Kart 7 for $1 at Kmart, of all places, with the rewards program they had. Really? I think the cheapest or best deal I've ever gotten on a game was, I think I got a brand new sealed copy of Animal Crossing New Leaf for the 3DS for $10 from Target. I was very happy about that. Yeah, Inkay is good. Here in Argentina, on the hamburger day, the people went crazy for the sales. One building collapsed for a massive amount of people. So they hit capacity? That's terrifying. That's like some Final Destination type thing. That's not good. And the worst part is things like that. People actually, like, you know, fatalities happen. I'm glad you're okay because those neighbors sound crazy. Yeah, they were a lot. They were a lot, but thankfully they're not an issue anymore, which is good. But yeah, it's one of those things now where, like, part of me is like, I feel like if I ever get to the point where I have the, like, ability and the privilege to buy a home, I almost feel like I'd want to rent on, like, the street that I think I want to buy the home on first, just to make sure I'm not going to be stuck next to somebody that makes my life, like, horrible again. Because my childhood, because of that, was like, just like it's like an extra element of stress that, like, just really is so unnecessary. And I think the thing that I've noticed, and if you've ever had, like, bad neighbors, it almost feels like they go out of their way and expend extra energy just to get on your nerves. Like, it's almost like they get a kick out of it. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know. Like, to me, I want to think that my home is, like, my sanctuary, and that's my place where I go to, like, you know, rest and chill. You know, I mean, like, even stuff in the home can happen or whatever, but, like, I'm just saying, like generally your mind wants to be like, this is, like, the safest place that I can be, right? But yeah, that feeling was definitely not always there. Advice: if you grab Pokemon cards, run to the register, pay for them, and then get out before the scalpers get to you. Yeah, I just think it's crazy to me that something like Pokemon cards can make people act so depraved. Like, for me, I have so many fond memories attached to Pokemon cards. Like, as I said, it was a big tradition for me growing up that if I ever got any birthday money or if I ever got Christmas money, it would be that usually for my birthday, when I was very little, I would go either after school or, like, if I was lucky enough to get the day off school, my mum would, you know, she would take me to go to the store and I would pick out some Pokemon cards to spend my birthday money on, and I would open them. And that would be like that would be like the highlight of my birthday. And, like, that was a memory I'm always going to cherish and I'm always going to be thankful for. And I always think, like, if in this lifetime I ever have kids and let's say they get into something like that, I would want to give that same experience to my own children, because for me, it's something that it's probably one of the things that really rooted in me my love for Pokemon, was that comfort and that excitement. And I still feel that excitement now as an adult. So it's kind of sad to see, like, that experience unwillingly being taken away from other kids. Like, I'm usually not the first person to go and run, oh, think of the children, you know, because I'm not gonna, I don't have kids, but I will say, even though I don't have kids, it is kind of sad. Like, I've been to the shops a few times and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go check the Pokemon card section, and I'll be looking around and I'll see, like, a kid walk up and they'll be looking and they can't see anything, and then like a parent will walk up and then they look to their parent and they're like, there's none here. And it's sad. It's like, it makes me sad. I'm like, dang, like when I was a kid I didn't have to think about that, you know, and now it's so, I don't know, I don't want to get sad about it, but like it makes me sad because I just think, what if that was me? What if that was me? How would I feel about Pokemon now? If every time I saved up and went in on my birthday, that's special. Like I knew it was gonna, like today's the day I've been waiting for. I get one day a year. This is my day. I get to go buy my Pokemon cards and I get to, you know, have that. It's my one day that I feel like your birthday as a kid is like the one day that it's like, okay, today's a good day, you know? So I don't know. Also driving 360 miles back home to pick up my Switch. Lol, can't wait to try Scarlet on it. I hope it goes well, Oxford. Oh gosh. Not the memes about the deals, the memes about the behavior. Oh, the behavior. That's fair. And hi, Crimson. It's good to see you. Some places, yeah. I do think they had humanity to begin with. I don't think they did. I mean, it's definitely on another level. They believe in my wife. They believe my wife went to the other agency. He wouldn't have cared, but she went to his biggest competitor, and that was the slap to his ego. Yeah, he couldn't handle it. They see cheap Pokemon cards and cosplays. It's Unga Bunga time. Yeah, I think so. I think it's just like not acknowledging that other people are real people. It's like just like the final boss of being like selfish. I got my copy of Soul Silver for $12 a couple years ago. Dang, $12. That is a really good deal. That's a really good deal. Some places in Australia have limits, but not all. I think all the places where I am do, but if you're in other places, it's likely not always enforced. Like I know that like our Big W's have stuff here that are like, no, only this many per person. But I've seen in other towns they don't have that sign up, so I don't know. If the Switch 2 can run Scarlet and Violet above 15 FPS, I'll get it. I feel like it's apparently it's going to be pretty promising, so we will see. All my wife was doing is to help me provide for our little family, and he felt he could have the last laugh. The man is filthy rich, like filthy. He's in his 70s, but he loves the money so much. That's so gross to me because it's like you literally like there's nothing like it's like he just doesn't he feels like he's being robbed. If the money isn't going to him and it's going anywhere else, then he's like, oh, I'm being stolen from. And to go out of his way and to make your guy's life harder when you're clearly not in the position that he's at, where he could probably be retired and be completely fine. He might even be just about retired by the sounds of it, and he's doing that. It just shows you like some people know no bounds when it comes to greed. Goodbye, Tasha. You too. Take care. Children can't get children's card games anymore. No, they can't. So it makes me think like, are eventually the hobby's going to die out because like all the kids are not going to have an interest in it? Because it's just like, or is it just going to be like, this is an adult's hobby now, which that's lame. If it's not for chat, ignore this. For one of your old streams, if it's not for chat, ignore this. For one of your old streams, the live chat is disabled for it. I was curious if there was a reason. I don't think so. Sometimes sometimes YouTube will do that if they think that they detect like a bad word or something. If it's quite a bit older though, I know sometimes it just removes it. If it's like quite a bit older, sometimes the chat is just removed, which I don't know why that happens. I don't think I've ever manually turned off a chat on anything of mine ever. So if you ever go on a video or a live stream of mine, then it's happened through YouTube somehow. Like I think some of my things with my hands in it, like I still have to go in and activate them years later to be like, yes, this is for everybody to comment on. But yeah, no, there is no reason. I don't know even which game was it on? A local card shop sold their own little Pokemon packs for $3, about 4 cards, and I got a shiny Volcarona card. Oh, that's cute. Like a little lucky dip. Imagine going to a retail store on your birthday, excited to get Pokemon cards and finding absolutely nothing but empty shelves. And as you walk out of the store, you see an adult with 7 boxes. Yeah, like in my mind, I feel bad. I feel bad for the kids that are genuinely just like, I just love Pokemon, like how a lot of us were when we were growing up. And now they can't get into it because there are adults around who are like, I mean, like there's one thing, okay, you know, people are going to be like, oh, well, intention, it doesn't really matter or whatever. I feel like it is different if the person is like, I'm a collector, I want to open cards, I'm just an adult in the hobby, you know? I think I honestly don't have an issue with that because they're doing it for themselves and it's their hobby, right? Like whatever. I don't agree with snatching it out of people's hands. I'll say that right now. That is way too far. That is like, come on, have some tact, but like, you know, whatever. But I will say, like, to me, if they're knowingly going and getting it just so they can resell it for a higher price, when somebody literally is going into the store so they can get it for retail so they don't have to buy it for a higher price, it feels yucky. I'm sorry, it feels yucky to me. Hi, CT. Good to see you. Gen 6 is my favorite gen, so naturally I was hoping to see which shiny you'd go for with this one. Thank you. I appreciate that. Base Crimson. Aw. I woke up to a pleasant surprise this morning when I saw they added the Gen 6 Pokemon anime back to Netflix. Oh, did they? It was on Netflix back when Gen 6 was the most recent, but they took it down, and now it's back. We got it back. Let's go. That's awesome. Well, in order to get the Everyone's Friend ability, you're going to have to get Hello Kitty to level 12, which is the level that you unlock the ability of Everyone's Friend. I think my Hello Kitty might be at level 12 or very close now, actually. I haven't played in a minute, but I know that she was double digits. Money isn't everything to me. Like, the thing that's rough about money is, like, unfortunately, you do need it. Like, the thing is, it's not the money itself that I think is what people, like, maybe it is for some people what they care about. But I think the thing that's rough is that, unfortunately, money for a lot of people is associated with a lot of other things, like security and opportunity. It's unfortunate, though, because for some people, they see it as power. You know what I mean? And that can be a slippery slope. EB has a 10 booster pack limit, or one big box. Big W is 5 packs or 1 box. Dang, that was not mine. Mine, when I went in last, was I could literally get 2 packs from Big W when I last went. And they didn't even have any ETBs or anything like that. So ours either didn't get a lot of stock or it was picked clean. No worries, Brownies. Curious, yeah. Oh yeah, I put my Roly-Collie hunt on hold when I hit 45k. I still can't believe 45k. Like, that is actually nuts. I feel so bad for you, Dead Sled. I feel like that's... you know what? At that point, I'd be like, my game is shiny locked. Scalpers would be like, well, no one is buying Pokemon cards anymore. There goes my investment. Yeah, I guess that's one way to take out the market, isn't it? Gosh, I mean, at that point, then everyone would just probably either be going for sealed stuff to open in like another 10 years or just buying singles. I don't know. I think at this point, like when I was, before the rehype happened in 2020, I was actually putting aside money because I wanted to open some old packs just for myself. Like not, I don't even think I was doing YouTube then. I just wanted to get some old packs just to open like very vintage stuff from when I was younger. And then all the prices went up so much and I was like, I'm probably never going to open this stuff anymore. Like I'm never probably going to get the chance to, because now it's just so ridiculously expensive. And honestly, at this point, unless it happened in a way that was like able to be proven that it was like a legitimate, like non-resealed pack, I just wouldn't even want to touch it, because I feel like there's so much scamming around all of that stuff now that I wouldn't want to gamble the money on, even if it's legitimate. Next shiny tier list when? It has been a while since I've done my last one. I'm not too sure. It'll probably be a bit before I do my next shiny tier list, because I've got a lot of other stuff I got to do and I'm going to be away for like nearly a week. It was a Zelf stream in May. There are older streams with the chat still on. I was curious if chat got too rowdy. No, I definitely don't think so. If it was a Zelf, I would not have turned the chat off for that. So I have no idea why. But yeah, I wish I had a better answer for you, but I don't turn off any of the comments on anything of mine. I will delete like actually horrible comments, but no, it was nothing like that. We can admit it, scalpers are bad people. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, I understand people needing to make money and I understand things can get desperate. And I don't always think everything is so black and white, but as somebody who does enjoy the hobby, and I have a lot of hobbies and a lot of them eventually do end up having that same issue. It's incredibly frustrating. It's incredibly frustrating because it's like, you know, people, I think I've talked about this, but my thing with the whole argument of like, well, it's not something you need. So like, why are you getting upset about it? But like, I'm going to be honest. Yes, you don't need Pokemon cards. You don't need to have Squishmallows. You don't need to have Labubus. You don't need to have these things. But I think that people act as if we're robots, that all we need in life is just some water, some food, and just to sleep and shelter. And like, yes, technically, but what kind of a life is that? Like, are we not allowed to have any joy or anything? Like, I think the whole part of being alive is finding things that bring you happiness. For some people, that is through these hobbies. Through other people, it's experiences. I think most people, it's a culmination of everything, right? But like, the whole mindset of like, oh, well, it's not a necessity, so like cry more about it. I don't like that mindset, because it's like, well, everybody has to have something that brings them joy. Like, that's why we're doing this, right? Like, that's why we're all here. We're trying to like find the things that we enjoy and experience and get into the things that we enjoy. So saying that, oh, well, yeah, you don't need things, like you don't need to be happy, like you don't need this thing that makes you happy, because like it's not like a necessity to live. But it's like, I guess, yeah, if you just want to say that living is just about surviving, but I think that in general, like, I think life is more than that. Do you think Abra has pupils? Good question. Yeah, maybe. Oh, Kmart. My local GameStop was 5 packs or 1 ETB. Dang, I have not seen an ETB in so long, guys. I don't know the last time I seen an ETB in the wild. I genuinely think the last ETB I saw was the last one I would have opened, which I think I might have pre-ordered. That was a long time ago. The money is the root of all evil. Money is needed for what you need, and it's okay to have savings and to help people. It's bad when you constantly want more no matter what you have. Yeah, that's a... My shiny Gossifleur is still a no-show. I hope you get it soon. Oh, and I actually love scalpers. We need more scalpers. I want to be a scalper one day. Training to be the strongest bully, working to be the greediest scalper. You have some tough competition, I can't lie. And hi, Dali, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm just going to buy my hero card single. The rival set has the best art for it ever, and I'm not buying scalpers to pull nothing. Yeah, I feel like for me at this point, which is, I actually was a bit sad about it because I was talking to Mama Cup, and I was like, you know, as much as I want to pre-order some of the new stuff, a lot of the pre-orders are already sold out for all the, like everything for the black and white set that's coming out is already sold out. I have not seen any Destined Rivals pre-orders or anything. Like, that's all been sold out too. So like, I'm like, at this point, really, like if I'm getting new Pokemon cards, it's literally probably just going to be me buying singles, which, like, I love the art and I still appreciate the art, but I think the fun of it is like the memory attached to like when you got the card. Sometimes it makes you appreciate Pokemon you never would have appreciated before, you know? Opening cards back in Gen 5, 6 beginning era was peak collecting. Yeah. I have a lot of cards from like Gen 3 and 4, and then I have a lot of cards from 6 and 7. Because to me, like, especially Gen 7, there was just so much art that I loved. And I loved, like, every set that was coming out so much. Like, Ultra Prism, Sun and Moon base set. Like, all of it was just great stuff, you know? It was a good era. I just want to beat the 3rd gym, honestly, but it's a badge quest. I need my 3rd shiny. This is my punishment for Vetipede taking 33 encounters. Oh, I feel that. I feel that. Speaking of yourself, did you ever find the shiny, or are you just taking a break? I'm just taking a break. I wanted to do this challenge, the cloak set for me. So it's basically the one of getting all the 9 targets within the gens. We're trying to in one stream. And so I decided to break it up a little bit with Azelf and do some shiny hunting for something different. Also, we'd sort of been talking about how, like, I've only really been shiny hunting legendaries mostly on streams. So I thought, you know, every once in a while, it's not a bad idea to mix it up and do something different. So this has just been to break up the monotony, I suppose, of Azelf within, like, the shiny hunting streams. Hi, Gaming with the Pods. I'm well, thanks. How are you? I hate to see you go, but it's cool. You get break when I get an upgraded training arc. That's gonna be exciting. I hope that like I have some cool stuff to tell you guys about like when I'm gone, so then I can like yap to you all. But I feel like I'm gonna have so much stuff to catch up on you guys. It'll have to be like 2 pretty big streams of like, okay guys, what's going on? What have I missed? And I'll tell you what you missed. I've heard some scalpers have felt remorse, but I don't know if it's true. I think some of them do. I think a lot of them, though, turn a blind eye until they no longer need to benefit from it. And then once they're no longer doing it, then they're able to be like, no, okay, that was probably not a good play. But I'm all for people changing their ways. I think people can. I think the thing is, though, I think for people to change, it takes time. That's my big thing. Hunting for the full Mew art and Legendary Treasures was so much fun. That art was so good too. Legendary Treasures was a great era in cards. That's like saying a pet doesn't need a large space. They can survive in a closet, but surviving isn't thriving. Exactly. And that's the thing that I always think about when people are like, oh, first world problems. I'm like, it's just basically trying to invalidate like a conversation. Like, I mean... like, yeah, I guess to you if you feel that way, but like what if that was about something that you cared about? Would you still feel the same way then, you know? What if all the things that brought you joy were taken away because you didn't need the joy? You didn't need it. So I was went AFK for a bit. Today was the first day since last Tuesday where I've not taken any of my meds since my surgery, in a bit of pain. Oh no, that's okay, Louie. Good on you for not needing the pain meds right now. But remember, I don't know how it goes with what ones you're on. So obviously be careful, because I know that like pain meds in other places can be, I know there's a lot of like things with like pain meds being quite addicting and stuff like that. So I'm glad that you're not needing them today and that you're toughing it out, but take it easy and take whatever time you need to get yourself, you know, in a good place. I'm doing well, just grinding Limbus. Nice. Every time I see a roly-poly despawn, I think, oh, that was the shiny, I bet. You sound like me. I always think that too. I'm like, this Inkay that just despawned was the shiny. 100%. There's no doubt in my mind. It had to be. Got my wife her favorite chicken avocado flatbread. She has been so sad about it all. I hope this cheers her up. Oh. That's a W husband play. I can't lie. Chicken avocado flatbread is like was one of my favorite things that I used to like getting to eat. I love avocado. I love chicken. I loved bread even though it hurt me. But it's so yummy. Oh, that's really thoughtful. I don't care about scalpers. I don't care. Scalpers deserve to be bullied. Even for myself, I condone no bullying, but they deserve it. I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to interact with like scalpers and stuff like that. Like I don't really interact with anything online, to be honest, outside of my channel. Like I just kind of exist. You know what I mean? But like there are some things that to me it's like I just can't condone that, you know? Hi Sandwich Plays, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Phantom Forces is my all-time favorite XY set. Phantom Forces was a good set. Also Dragon Majesty was pretty good. I think that was of that era, wasn't it? Or was that Gen 4? So at my job, I am friends with the resident who was on a reality show in the early 2000s and just found out on Monday. Oh, that's super cool. And the budgie, that wasn't my target, by the way. It was too fast. Oh, okay. So you think all the early luck shinies are now coming back to bite you? The shiny magic. Let's hope we can get some sparkles. Saying that made me think of my dog Sad. I need to hug Callie now. Oh, if you saw a scalper punch a kid, would you go off at them? I mean, of course, like I said, I'm not very confrontational, but there are limits that everybody has. And I'm like, I just think like it should never get to that. Like it should never, ever, ever, ever get to that. That's literally assault. Like you can't do that. You can't do that to somebody else. I don't like, it's just like over Pokemon cards. Come on. And not a child. Like have some sense, have some tact, have some humanity. But yeah, I would like to think that I'm fingers crossed, touch wood, I never ever have to encounter anything like that. I just did the math and I'm 11.3 times over odds. Oh, that's rough. The show was called Trading Spouses. Oh, I remember that show. I remember that. And Nexus, thank you for 10 months of membership. Holy smokes. Hi, Butter. I hope you're doing well. I am doing well, Nexus. How are you? It's good to see you in the stream. I hope you're doing good. Would you ever play Sword and Shield with the roaming Pokemon hacked to show if they're shiny? I mean, I'd be down to give it a try at some point. I feel like it'd be kind of fun, but I wouldn't want to like I wouldn't hunt that way. I wouldn't like only do it that way because the thing I enjoy about hunting in these games is I don't know what it's going to be until I encounter it, but it'd be fun to like give it a go. Physical Pokemon cards I haven't opened up at all this year because of scalpers, but hey, TCG Pocket sure does help with the pack opening hobby. That is true. Pocket is good for getting like that little bit of a what's the word? A little bit of a taste for it. I was on some antibiotic and like 4 steroids a day along with codeine when needed. I took some ibuprofen for the pain. Now, I don't know why it's flaring up right now at 10 to 1 in the morning. Oh no. It's like, oh, you need to rest? Well, now that you need to lay there and do nothing but, you know, be with your thoughts and be with the feelings that you have, now it's time for pain, which is always the worst time for it to happen too. Oh, Nexus, thank you for the 333. That is lovely. We got the lucky number. That is very kind. Thank you so much, Nexus. Also sending best shiny luck. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is super, super lovely. Thank you, Nexus. Hopefully we can get some sparkles today. We did get some yesterday with Time Pole, which was pretty cool, which I am definitely appreciative of because I was hoping to get at least some sparkles. So I'm glad it worked out, which is nice. But no, I appreciate that very much. W's Nexus. Oh, Dragon set with Sun and Moon. Was it Dragon Majesty with Sun and Moon? Was it? I don't think Dragon Majesty, was it? I need to check that. Because I swear, Majesty. There's another maybe it was. Maybe it was Dragon Majesty. Was there another dragon one? Was it Dragon's Exalted? Is that what I'm thinking of? Exalted? It might have been Dragon's Exalted. Yeah, it was Dragon's Exalted that I was thinking of. My bad. I said the wrong set. Yeah, no. I always get those two mixed around the wrong way. But no, both of those were good, but I was thinking of the other one. My bad. I really want to understand these scalpers' villainous backstory. Why us gamers and card collectors have to suffer for their expense to get pocket money. I can't talk on this too much because, like, I don't know the full extent of how, like, true this is. But apparently the sneaker or shoe market has, like, crashed and gone into chaos. So apparently a lot of the people who used to do shoe flipping have, like, come to Pokemon. Which, like, why did the shoe market have to crash? Go back to shoes. You know what I mean? Like, come on, please. But apparently, like, that's something I keep hearing is, like, apparently stuff has happened within the shoe flipping market and people that were doing that with shoes have moved on to doing it with Pokemon cards. Apparently that is a big thing. So all these people that had all the tools to do that for shoes now have it to do it with Pokemon cards. And I'm going to be honest, we just recently, like within the past, I think 6 months or so, got the Pokemon Center Australia site. I have never been able to get anything from the Pokemon Center site in terms of Pokemon cards. I went on nearly daily, and every time there'd be a new TCG product and I would see it in the morning, it wouldn't be in stock. Like, I've never seen an in-stock TCG product that was actually with packs. So I don't know if that's just the fact that everyone's on the Pokemon Center Australian site. I don't know if it's because there are scalpers doing it, but yeah. I need shiny luck. I just hope Kabuto is nice to me. I feel like it will be. That's because swelling and pain always intensify at night and early morning. Oh, is it because of you laying down? I stopped playing Pokemon games because I was tired of the shiny locks. The shiny locks, I give us back our starter hunts. I know, like, so many people, like, we complain about it, like, because they take so long or whatever, but I don't care. Give me a long cutscene. As long as I can still shiny hunt the starter, I don't care. I'll sit through it. I did it in Ultra Moon. You know, I'm doing it in X and Y. Like, I'll suffer. I don't care. I'm apparently a glutton for punishment when it comes to shiny hunts, so it's okay. Before getting my gallbladder out, attacks almost always happened at night. Was it almost always at night? I feel like, yeah, that's true though, because like every time I get food poisoning, it always hits at night. That's true. That's true. It doesn't matter when it was that I ate the thing. I could have ate it in the morning. I could have ate it at night. It always hits at night. Dang, that kind of sucks now that I think about it. Just joined back. Hi, Vincentius. Good to see you again. I've got some pack thing in my ear to stop infection getting in. It's like a hard plastic thing. It's very uncomfortable. Also, you can't lay like on that ear because it digs in. That is rough. Thank you, Butter, and my pleasure. I'm doing okay. So far, I'm doing my best to lower my blood pressure, which I have to monitor for 3 months, but I'm taking it a day at a time. Well, I am glad to hear that. A day at a time is the way to do it, you know. I was saying this earlier, but a little bit day by day adds up to something big in the end, so that's good. Have you checked out any of those past suggestions? I don't want to bug you about it, and I know there's a lot. I haven't checked out any of the new ones. No, you're okay. It's not bugging me to ask the question if I've checked them out. I haven't. I will admit. I have not had time to do that, but I will eventually. I will. I've got to check some of them out. I don't know if I'll check them all out in one go, but I do need to revisit some of those other options, some of those other songs, and check out the ones that I haven't. Like I said, I don't know if I'll get through all of them because there is so many suggestions. It just sort of depends on how I go with it. But I do need to check out some more of them. Dragon's Exalted was Black and White era. Black and White era. Good times. Good times. Oh. I could cry. I could cry. I don't know how expensive that set is now. Probably expensive because I think, isn't there a pack art with Charizard on it? I can't remember. But, and Rayquaza maybe? I'm trying to remember the pack arts, but my memory's kind of squishy when it comes to that, to be fair. Dragon's Exalted was terrible to me. I opened over a box worth and never pulled more than a holo. I will say, for me, like, back in the day, I would never pull anything outside of holos. I remember when I opened my first pack and I pulled my first ever like actual like hit card, like that was like I guess a big hit if you want to say, was a full art Entei back in the day. I still have the card. It's in my my Pokemon card collection video. I talk about it there. And I remember being like, is this a bootleg pack? Like, this doesn't seem real. This card is too cool to be real. And that was my first big hit, and I've kept it with me till this day, and it's probably gonna stay with me forever. It's a pretty cool card. It actually, yeah, it's a nice one. I mean, I don't remember if there was a Suicune in that set as well, or Raikou or anything, but I thought it was cool because the legendary dog trio, the beast trio, is probably my favorite trio. It's definitely up there as one of my favorites. And Suicune's my favorite legendary, so I thought it was awesome. Taking a break from Iron Hands for a Relo outbreak. I'm wishing you luck. There's what's the marvelous ideas feel? It took me 40 minutes to go through one stream suggestion, and 4 of those were yours. Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot. It takes a lot of time, to be fair. Oh, hi, Purple Papa. Good to see you. I'm so happy getting my Sumbreon card from Terrestrial Festival. Did you get one? Congratulations, Purple Papa. That's awesome. Well deserved. Screw starter hunts. Let me hunt Crydon. That's one of my fave shinies ever. Yeah, I want to hunt Chiyu. Aww. That'd be cool. I've got that night thing too. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know why. Gen 5 the best in my opinion. Gen 5's really great. I love all the gens. All of them have strong points. I don't have a business, but I know how I know my trade secrets. Hi, Sly. Good to see you. Okay, that's right. Or should I say, Inkay? That's it. Oh, hi, Storm. Good to see you. I just picked up my Switch too. Enjoy it. I hope it's fun. So cool. Did you get any games? Gen 5 is 100% the best gen. It's nice seeing so much Gen 5 love. I remember when it was not like this. I'm so glad that people have gotten past that now. And all people can relish in Gen 5 love and peace. Base set Black and White was rough, but it got good when the EXs came back. That's true. Where can you find the ROM hack? The ROM hack? I'm not sure. Until you just goaded? I agree. Thank you, Butter and Brownies. I got lab tomorrow, so I'm hoping for good results. By the way, have you seen the Switch 2 render of Scarlet and Violet? The performance improvement makes me super happy. I didn't see it, but people in chat have been telling me about it. So apparently it's looking pretty darn great, which is a huge thing for the next Pokemon games. I'm pumped. And I do hope that the labs go well as well, by the way, Nexus. Oh, hi, Faz. Good to see you. And Sly, gifting a membership. Sly, that is so lovely. Thank you, Sly. Welcome, Daniel, to the membership. You get access to the cool emotes, the members only Discord channel, and also you do get a cute bow next to your name. That is so lovely. Thank you, Sly. I appreciate that. W's indeed. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh, if I got it on my third evolution SAR within a few weeks. Dang, I have not been able to find any prismatic. Like, I have had horrible luck since that first like drop where I managed to get those blisters and that. That has been the only prismatic I've seen, and that has been it. Which is so sad because I desperately want to open more, but like my only really option if I want to open it is to buy the Japanese booster, which I'm not opposed to, but I just right now I'm not in a place to spend the money for that kind of thing. But honestly, it's fine. It's fine. Howdy, partner. Howdy, Sly. I hope you're doing well. Yeehaw. I got Mario Kart World. Oh, I hope you're enjoying it. Gen 5 was goated. I think Gen 6 was one of the best. I really enjoyed Gen 6 as well. I really, really did. It was a great era. They all have like good memories attached for me. I'm not a fan of Gen 9 because they run at the speed of molasses for me and it hurts to look at. I think for me, like, I probably am at the moment the least attached to Gen 9, I feel. Like, and I think it's just because, like, I was so excited at the start. I was so excited at the start for Gen 9. And then I had a lot of personal grief happen at the time. And I just think it made me lose interest in, like, everything that I was doing. Because I talked about this with you guys, but I've had, like, I had like 6 losses, like, close to me within a very short period of time. And I was, like, I wasn't playing games. I wasn't doing anything. I was in a bad point. So for me, it's kind of hard because, like, I was really enjoying Scarlet and Violet. And then I think, like, I just have kind of I have a little bit of a rough time. Like, I have some rough things associated with that generation. Sorry, guys, I'm taking off my hoodie. Hoodie time. Hoodie time is off. I'll probably put it back on in like 10 seconds because it's kind of chilly, but yeah. Anyway, so like that's kind of the thing that made me stop playing it, and that's kind of why I went back to like Sword and Shield. I did play more Scarlet and Violet and try to get back into it at the time, but I think I just like I struggled a little bit with that because of like, oh my gosh, when I was getting into this, I was dealing with a lot of stuff, and I think like some things would make me feel kind of, it would weirdly pull up the grief out of nowhere for me, and I don't know why. Like it wasn't like a subconscious thing. I was like, why is this happening? Like this is so weird. But I do want to go back into doing more Scarlet and Violet. Like there's so many shinies I still need to do. I think it's just hard for me to like just get past that, but I will. And I mean, for me, I think a big thing too is going to be like Legends at A. Like I'm so excited for Legends at A because I feel like I'm desperately in need of a new Pokemon game. I just think I want to start again fresh from the beginning, you know? Yeah, I think it's always just popular to complain about the current gen. I suppose that's true. I feel like it is because I remember when Sun and Moon came out, that happened. I remember when Gen 5 came out, that happened. Gen 6, I didn't see it as much, but I know it did happen, but like it wasn't as like loud. But yeah, Sword and Shield definitely got that treatment, so I agree. Let people have, yeah, that's it. W's indeed. Fox, hello Butter. I hope you're having a good day. Hi Fox, I am. I literally woke up and pretty much instantly started streaming, so it's been a pretty good day so far for me. But after this, I'm gonna go make some chicken and rice, and then I will be working out, and then I've got the mission of staying up for as long as I can today, and hopefully getting my sleep schedule locked into a good pattern, which means I'll probably be doing streams at this time, probably for the most part up until my break at least. So then that way I can just, you know, I can keep the sleep schedule unless I absolutely crash out and ruin my sleep schedule again within the week or so that I have until then, which you guys know me, that could very well happen, but I guess we'll see. Of course, Nexus, all gens have more good points than bad. Oh, poor Gen 2. What is the members only channel called? Because I'm a member and I don't think I have access to it. It's in the Discord. So the Discord, if you click through the link, if you link your YouTube account to your Discord, there's like a section in the Discord that's just under members and members can access it. It's basically just where members can hang out and talk, and also you can have like suggestions for the server and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a fun little place for that. Finished another fan art? I can't wait to see it for you, eh? I'm opening traditional Chinese terrestrial festival through, oh yeah, they're prismatic. I only opened one ETB till now. All my other were pre-orders. Oh, they got cut. That's so sad. Yeah, I've been looking into getting some Chinese Pokemon cards. Some of them look really nice. It's kind of sad when older games run better than Scarlet and Violet. It's sad because I actually enjoy a lot of, I actually like a lot of Gen 9. Like I do. Like I think it's actually a very fun generation. I love what they did with the stories. Like I've got to say it. I love that they had like the 3 different things going on. I actually really liked that a lot about Gen 9. I hope that that's something that they might like stick with because it feels like it gave so much to do, you know, which I appreciated that. Japanese set, I can't read. English set, I can read, but why is it expensive? I know, I know. Oh, only Chinese and terrestrial available at the vending machine near me. Oh, cool. In a vending machine? I've never seen one of the, oh no, I have. When I went to one of the major cities. Was it last year or a year ago? Sorry, 2 years ago. It was something like that. There was a vending machine with Pokemon cards in it. I was like, it's crazy, but they were all pretty overpriced, so I didn't get any, but it was cool to see. I was like, that's awesome. It's wild to me that it's like winter over there and summer over here in the UK. Yeah, I was gonna say here it is winter time. It's nice. It's nice. I'm loving it, and it's only getting chillier and chillier, so I'm pumped. Scarlet and Violet had some awesome new Pokemon, but I just wish it ran better. Yeah, I think for me, that's like, honestly, probably the only thing I could really say that is like a complaint is I just wish it was a bit smoother. Because for my Switch, I have a Wave 1 Switch, and I know some people have Wave 1 Switches and they find they don't have an issue, but I definitely do have a lot of like FPS dropping going on. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you guys know. You guys know, I'm super easy to please when it comes to Pokemon. I like to give Pokemon the benefit of the doubt. They're a huge company, but I still am like, I will defend my love for Pokemon, you know? Like, there's many things I know people critique them on that I'm like, well, you know, I don't always feel that way about it. I try to have a more, you know, I try to look at it as like the bigger picture with Pokemon, right? So you guys know I don't like to complain very often. I don't complain often very much because I have expectations. I don't have expectations when it comes to Pokemon generally. I'm just like, make cute Pokemon, make a nice game, make characters I like, me happy, you know? Good music too. Yes, that hits all my happy points in my brain, right? So for me to like say something like that, I'm not trying to say it from like any place of malice. To me, it's not like, oh, I hate the generation because of anything like that, because I definitely don't. I just think for me, my experience actually running the game could have been a lot smoother, personally. But it is what it is. Hopefully this is just a stepping stone to getting to an even smoother experience within Gen 10 and whatnot, which for that I'm excited about. So, you know, I don't regret buying it. I still love the game. I still love a lot of the Pokemon from Gen 9. I think there's also a lot of great characters. I got my girl Iono. Like, come on, I love it. But yeah, that's probably the one thing I will say. I do wish it ran a bit smoother. The game just, I can't look at the game just as a game anymore. Oh yeah, Black Ops 4. Yeah, no, I understand. It's weird when you have those things associated. It's like it has nothing to do with it, but for some reason I can't visit it like for certain things with it because it like brings back that time period, which is so strange. Like I've gotten over it for the most part, but it's just like, I don't know. It's weird. Does the chicken and rice include broccoli? Usually it does. Broccoli and carrots. The marvelous idea is simple. Don't be a greedy scalping POC. Let people have things for MSRP. I agree with that. I'm definitely excited seeing you play Legends ZA, given your love for Gen 6 and excitement for the new Pokemon game. Thank you, Nexus. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm super pumped for it. I think it's going to be exactly what I need. I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, Rush, I need a new game now. Like, I'm not going to say that, but I definitely can feel it that I'm like, I need a new Pokemon game. I need it. I need a new Pokemon game so badly. Thank you for pulling up the Discord there, Vulture. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear you are doing well. Thank you, Fox. Aw, I'm doing not too bad for you. I'm like I said, I'm slightly tired, but not as bad as what I have been, which is good. The only thing that upsets me about Sword and Shield based on my country UK is most of the new Pokemon are 4 times weak to something. That's totally fair. I guess for me, like, too, probably another reason why I don't have as many, like, things with that is, like, I don't really do competitive. So, like, that's, like, a whole thing that I just don't even think about. You know what I mean? I got a shiny Galarian Moltres today and I'm still freaking out. I'd be freaking out too. Congratulations. That's awesome. Very nice. People blame the Switch hardware for Gen 9 poor performance, yet the same hardware can run Zelda, Xenoblade Chronicles, and a couple other really good games with no problem. I never played any of those personally, so I can't really speak to that myself. But yeah, I mean, I don't know whether it's an issue. I mean, there's a lot of assets in the game, so I don't know if that's what it is. But like, you know, with how all the blades of grass, all of the like Pokemon spawning, I know for me, it is absolutely a struggle whenever it's raining and I'm near water in that game. It does turn into a little bit of a slideshow. I can't lie, but you know, it doesn't make it completely unplayable for me. Also, I'm almost 1/6 done with the story. Nice. Oh, with your story? Look at you go. Very productive. That's awesome. Very nice. It's winter for you. Mind if I visit Australia for a bit? It's summer over here in Florida and the heat index can reach over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh. That sounds not fun at all. Yeah, come visit. Come stay with me. And come just everyone come over here if you like the cold, you know? And then when it's winter, I'll come over where you guys are, okay? Sound like a plan? I'm very critical of a lot of games. Pokemon I won't be spared of my wrath if I have a problem with it. No, I think that's completely fair. Completely fair. I think for me, I'm pretty, like I said, I'm pretty easy to please. It might even be to a fault, to be honest, because it's like, I'm pretty happy with most stuff that we get. Like, I'm a happy girl. Doesn't take much to make me happy when it comes to Pokemon. That's not a bad thing. And I think if you have things that you don't enjoy, I think also voicing that is not a bad thing. I think sometimes some of the complaints I can see from some people, I'm like, that's a little much, but that's just my opinion. Like, it doesn't mean that I'm right or they're wrong or I'm wrong. It's just purely where we stand on it. Well, I know you've got a lot of suggestions, but I do have one for you. Ooh, what is it, Vulture? I'll leave a comment as always. Thank you. It's the kind of music you listen to of the bullies from the wrong side of the track kidnapped your girlfriend and you have to go train to get them back. It's Taken Dawn endlessly. Okay, that sounds... You've just given me all the reason I need to listen to the song. Perfect. Yeah, song suggestion? Did anyone else see the release date? Yeah, it's October 16th, isn't it? Dinner is up, having French toast. Oh, I love French toast. I've only ever had savory French toast, though. I've never had dessert French toast. That was like a go-to thing for me when I was growing up. There was a lot of French toast dinners. Poets of the old gods of Asgard, the poet and his muse. Ooh, more song suggestions. Nice. I'm going in with super low expectations for today. I think that's the way to be happy. Back from coffee. Ooh, did you have a coffee? Nice. Like I gotta go hit a punching bag, do log presses and squats when that comes on. Perfect. So you've already got the music starting to get queued up then for when your home gym's all set up. Coffee time. Seems like it. I'm in the Discord. I just don't have the members chat. Where do I link my YouTube account to get access to it? There are steps in the Discord. If you go into the info, I think it should say there how to link it all. I summon Aqua Buttercup in defense mode. I hate the cold despite being a feel. I love the cold. I hate being hot. I hate it so much. I just want to be cold and chilly and frosty and be all snuggled up. I just like shiny hunting in the water and Scarlet. It can be kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. It can be kind of rough. And BN, hi, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Oh, right. Another thing I keep telling myself when I have to level up the 4 remaining characters. Okay, you can do this. You've done well to make it to this point. Just keep pushing. Exactly. And I mean, you're so close anyway. Jordan, I feel like, how many days do you think it'll take for you to have it finished at this point? If you don't miss a day. I'm down. I haven't had a vacation from work in 3 years. Australia sounds perfect right now. I was going to say, I feel that. I really, really do. I don't know if you've been here, Oxford, but I'm going to be, it's not a vacation as such, but I'm going to be away from streaming pretty soon. In about a week, I'm going to be going away for about a week or so. So I won't be able to access my computer, which means I won't be able to stream. I'm going to have like a bunch of videos and shorts. I've already got everything ready for when I'm away, so there'll still be content going up. It just won't be me streaming, which I'm going to be very sad without you guys. It's going to be hard. It's going to be like the longest I've not streamed in like a while, which is going to be odd. Not gonna lie, kind of going to be freaking out a little bit. I'm probably going to have withdrawals from it, but it'll be okay. But yeah, I was like, it's going to be weird to not be doing stuff for like a whole week. Like I can't remember the last time I spent a whole day not doing anything at all, like with YouTube or with the channel or with anything. Like it's gonna be so weird. I've been molded by severe cold. Given where I'm from, it's the heat that gets to me. Yeah, I don't like the heat. I don't. Hi up, Hunter. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. It's a little cheesy to be honest, but it's fun. Hey, nothing wrong with that. And hi Pokemon, good to see you. How are you? Low expectations and saying yes all the time brings me happiness. I think that honestly, yeah, it's good. I think also for me though, learning to say no sometimes has also been good for bringing me happiness. Because sometimes I would say yes to too much, but I think in general, I think you're right. I think you are onto something with that. For new experiences at least. Cold weather is my element. I agree. Some lyrics, now if it's real or just a dream, one mystery remains. For it is said on moonless nights, they may still haunt this place. That's pretty. I hate shiny hunting in the desert because of the sandstorms. Yeah, those are rough. Oh, Dogma. Oh, I'm praying to Arceus that Pokemon Company and Game Freak make a Mega Dragonite. It still surprises me that the original Dragon-type Pokemon has gotten 0 love, meanwhile Gens 2 to 4 got Mega Swaders. Yeah, I don't know. It's... We'll see. They might cook up something for Dragonite. I wouldn't be mad at it. I hope the break goes well and you don't feel sad. Thank you, Foyer. I appreciate that. It's going to be weird because even if I'm away, I'm like, even if I want to stream, I literally can't. Like, it's going to be so weird not even to have the option. Like, at least if I take a break here, like here, I can come back if I want to stream. You know what I mean? In the break, if I'm like, okay, I'll just have one stream in the middle. Like, it's fine. But I can't even do that. This is the first time, like, in so long, in years, that it's been like that. I would go to Australia. Oh, you will be missed until your turn. That's sweet, Oxford. I'll miss you guys too. Not to be parasocial, but I will. It's gonna be so weird. I would go to Australia, but there are animals that can unalive me and will the minute they see me. So now I'm good. Everyone thinks that, but like honestly, the wildlife kind of minds their own business for the most part. Like I've gotten this far. I'm chilling. Oh, I thought I'd be back sooner, but my sister came over during dinner and I just had got back to my room. We had chicken and pasta. Yum, that sounds good. I'm good, thank you, Pokemon. I'm not going to buy the Nintendo Switch 2 until a little bit later. I'm not going to get it on launch. That's a good question. I don't know, honestly. I'm hoping for the best, but mentally prepared for the worst. Oh, for sure. I think that's a good way to be. Low expectation still gets disappointed sometimes. Oh, that's sad. Oh, my collection just went up. Nice, nice. I hate sand. I feel like whenever I would go to the beach as a kid, like once you go in the back seat with sand on you in any capacity, it's like the next time you go on a long road trip, somehow you get sand in your pants. Like it always would happen as a kid. Like that's like a canon event memory for me. Like go to the beach once, a month later, we got to go on a road trip that's like 4 to 10 hours long, sit in the back seat, shuffle a little weird, and now I, for some reason, have sand in my pants. How does this happen? It would always happen as a kid. I'm telling you. I'm not crazy. Like, I'm not the only one. I cannot be the only one. It would always happen. Maybe it was crumbs, but I don't want to think it was crumbs. Because, like, how did that happen? Surely not. I also think I'm thinking about getting back to Shiny Hunting and Scarlet soon since my Switch 2 is arriving next week. Do you have any suggestions for my next catch? Ooh, and Scarlet and Violet? Ooh, that's tricky. I want to say, I don't know. That's tough. If you're going to go for a Pokemon from that generation, Lechonk is so cute. Like, I'm not going to lie. If I were to go back and restart, I would just be like, I want to get a pink piggy off the bat, to be honest. Oh, that's awesome, Pokefan. I don't like severe cold. That sucks. I'm just used to it, I think. 50 degrees Fahrenheit is perfect. What is 50 degrees Fahrenheit? What would that be? That's pretty close to what my temperature is it? I think. I'm pretty sure. If I recall correctly. Just opened a Shining Revelry pack on TCG and got my 10th Realistic Wigglytuff card. That card is so cursed. I love it. Oh, it's $16.99 now at 70. Nice. Sydney Funnel Webs, Saltwater Crocs, and Jacked Up Road Rabbits. Okay, I will say I've only ever seen a wild rabbit once. And I like live in an area where there's like a lot of like, there is a lot of like outside bushery and stuff, you know. Saltwater crocodiles are only like found usually in specific parts of like Australia where like you know not to go swimming. And funnel webs, I don't even know if I've seen a funnel web. If we are talking about the old gods of Asgard, Poets of the Fall, I recommend Champion of Light and Carnival of Rust. Okay, good. We got some good suggestions. Vlog complete. Nice, Rico. Good job. Good job getting it done. Very productive. Very nice. Don't go to the outback. You'll be fine. Yeah, and if there's signs saying there are crocodiles in the river, then don't swim in the river. But yeah. The poet and his muse, Poets of the Fall, the gods of the old gods of Asgard. Okay, nice. I always thought Australia would be an amazing place to live. I feel pretty lucky to live here, to be honest. Like I feel like in a lot of ways we are lucky. Like, to be fair, comparatively, like I can't complain. I feel very fortunate. It is expensive, I feel, to be in Australia. When I see stuff in other places, I'm like, dang, it's expensive here. Especially probably because we're like kind of isolated in a way from a lot of places. But yeah, it's not that bad. I mean, the one thing for me is it is really hot, which, you know me, I'm not a big fan of the heat, but it's fine. You know, it is what it is. Sandals will find its way anywhere. It's worse than glitter, in my opinion. Today I taught my 7-year-old teacher how to compose and reply to emails. Oh, look at you go. That's good. I've never heard of them. Interesting. I don't like sand. It's coarse. It's rough. It gets everywhere. If anyone understands that reference, we are friends now and we will be getting soft tacos later. I don't know what it is. I feel bad that I don't get it. I wish I could. It's 10 degrees. Oh, it is 10 degrees. Exactly. Dang. Okay. Dang, I didn't realize it was on the dot. The more you know. Oh, the Roid Rabbit kangaroos. I've never had like an actual altercation with a kangaroo though. They really just hop away if you try to get near them. They're like, nah, we ain't dealing with that. Leave us alone. You know? I kind of wanted to get everything associated with the Island Spirit done before the second content update scheduled for the end of June, according to a piece of Sunblink Mail. Ooh, is there more content coming out at the end of this month too? They are doing awesome work with keeping the updates rolling. I wonder if they're going to roll over and it's just going to be the same, like... Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze again. Okay, no. It's fine. I thought, I wonder if they're going to keep rolling over the same things yearly or if they're going to do new stuff. The chunk has a perfect shiny. I got lucky in finding it randomly, but I can try finding... Oh, Oinkalone, that would be cute. That would be cute. If Butter got her hands on the Switch too, she'll be accused of hacks by YouTube, never beating the hacker allegations. That's true, because I was going to say technically people here in Australia do have the Switch 2 already, so you are right. You are right. Oh. One of the most venomous animals on the planet lives in Australia and has the blue... Yeah, that's the blue ring octopus. That's true. That's true. That's like located in specific parts of Australia though. Like if you see signs, you just don't, you just, the main thing is just listen to the signs. If the signs tell you there's stonefish here, then probably don't swim there. If they tell you there's saltwater crocodiles, probably don't swim there. If there's blue ringed octopus, probably don't swim there, you know? Like just be safe. Honestly, I'm micro swimming anyway. I mean, I can't stop you, but you know. Soft tacos, yeah. They're the best. Star Wars Anakin Skywalker says it. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I didn't even catch the reference, and I've watched all the... I haven't watched the new Star Wars movies though, but I've watched all the old ones, and more than once. Do y'all eat crocs in Australia and in New Zealand? I've never eaten croc. I think there are some places that do have it. Oh gosh. What is happening? Oh gosh. Is the stream still up? What is happening right now? What is happening? Oh my gosh. Sorry guys. Is the stream still working right now? Yes it is. Okay, for some reason my tab just crashed. I've never had that happen before. This is it guys. The PC is officially blowing up right now. I am still live. Okay, yeah, no. My YouTube streaming tab just went down. I was so confused. I was like, wait, did we just disappear? Where is everything? Every drama channel, this just in British VTuber hacks to get a Switch 2 and live stream. That'd be funny. But there is also people out there that think they won't get touched while they swim in crocodile territory and then they get eaten. Yeah, you gotta be a little bit more onto it than that, right? Hi Ditran, good to see you. The Zelf is going along. We're taking a bit of a break from it right now, but we will get back to it eventually. I'm shiny hunting for Sharpedo for the anniversary of Chores. Oh, nice. I wish you luck. Nothing is worse than glitter. See, I think the thing is I like actively... I literally have like a vanilla body glitter spray that I put on every day because I want to look like one of the Twilight vampires. So I'm not opposed to the glitter thing, but sand is just uncomfortable, whereas glitter, you don't really feel that, you know? I finally obtained fire magic in Minecraft and now can cast spells. Nice. My English teacher is looking for a job, so he asked me to help him. I'll look for one. He says if he finds one with my help, he'll give me 10% of his yearly salary, which could be up to 7K. Oh, that's sweet. That's really sweet. It was Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and he when he shares a moment alone with Padme on the balcony on Naboo, and Padme is talking about some of her childhood memories. Ah, I see. I see. Most dangerous animals only live in Australia. I suppose that's true. But still, I've never had an issue with the wildlife here, and I've lived here for, you know, quite a while. Kind of my whole life, but yeah. Also, pro tip, don't annoy the rude. They will kick you. You'll be in hospital if you're lucky. Yeah, they can break ribs. However, Champion of Light does have some spoilers for the first Alan Wake game. Oh, Alan Wake. I never played Alan Wake 2. I played the first one. I loved it, but yeah. Most dangerous snake and spider live in Australia. Yeah, we got a lot going on, but I feel like a lot of it is like in the areas typically that people are not as located. If it wasn't obvious, I'm a massive Star Wars fan or nerd. I think that's very cool. We see and hear you. Oh, okay, so I am still live. It was just my thing going down. Yeah. I really want to get a replica of Yoda's lightsaber. I have small hands, so his tiny hilt would be perfect for me. Oh, I always wanted the purple lightsaber. Okay, I'm glad it's all good. You should name your shiny Lechonk Pepper for Peppa Pig. Actually turned into a cup of guacamole and flew away. You're good. How many posts of the full song suggestions do you want, Butter? I've got a lot. And then my favorite band. It's up to you, whatever ones you want to leave. It might take me a bit to get to listening to them, though, the more that you leave. Because I've got a lot of suggestions that I've got to... I'm admittedly very behind on reading that and listening to. There's so many. You're a traitor and working for the rebellion. Take her away. All shine, no grime. That's right. YouTube does get quirky. Yeah, it does. It does. I find that sometimes it's like, okay, my internet's fine, my power's fine, so now it's time for OBS. OBS is fine, now it's time for YouTube. It's not YouTube, now it's time for the just browser to crash, which I was scared because I was like, well, this is the way that I've got it technically turned on for streaming. So I was like, if the tab is down and there's no other thing there, like starting the stream, then like, how do I know if it's still streaming, you know? Tourist sees croc sign, swims anyway. Tourist when the croc tries to eat them. Surprise Pikachu face. Yeah, it's like, come on. The sign's there for a reason, you know? I mean, if you're gonna ignore it and then something bad happens, that's kind of on you at that point, you know? Not to be like that kind of person, but yeah. Shiny Rello, congrats, Cybera, nice. Even if the teacher doesn't find a job, I still get experience looking for jobs. That's true, which is nice. If anyone here likes synth pop and hasn't already, go listen to Imaginal Disc. Ooh. Magdalena Bay. Whole album is bangers, but if you just want a song rec, try Image. Okay, well, thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, but I'm not too worried if I don't get everything associated with the island spirit done before then. You figure I started this when I got the deluxe edition. Yeah, back in late March. You've made a lot of progress in like a very short amount of time, I feel. Remember the Cabbage Gym Hunt? I got all of them and it took me 3 to 4 months, but I got all 3 shinies there. Vulpix, Sizzlipede, and Litwick. Congrats. They're all good shinies too, by the way. So very nice. Very nice. Oh, I want to know what animal ate that great white shark on the coast of Sydney. Yeah, that's terrifying to think about. And Mega Morwa, that's lovely. Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. Almost all the really dangerous things in Australia live in the outback. That's true. The most venomous in that do. I learned how dangerous kangaroos can be since I played Tekken 5 to 6. Ah, I see, so you know. Well, I think I'm going to go to sleep now. Nighty night, butter, and good luck on the shiny. Thank you, Az. I appreciate that. You too. Have a lovely sleep, and thanks for hanging out. My favorite lightsaber color is yellow. Years back, I had a fun dream when I was a Jedi with one and woke up in the middle of it. Really fun dream, though. That does sound super fun. That's cool. Did you know that Samuel L. Jackson, Mace Windu's actor, had it engraved into the hilt of his lightsaber prop that he got to keep? That is so darn cool. Wait, what? Really? Getting it engraved is so awesome, though. That's really cool. Well, time to try and get 4 hours of sleep before school and driver's lesson. Good night. Good night, Rico. Good job getting stuff done. I hope school and the driver's lesson goes well. I hope it goes amazing. Thank you for hanging out. Take care, okay? Wait, you're telling Winnie the Pooh lied to me? They made Kanga and Roo seem so friendly? I'm going to be honest, all of the Roos that I've seen and encountered in the wild, which I haven't got close to them because I know better than that, but they've always been very sweet. They are sweet. Like, I guess, I think because it's just people leave them alone here, you know? You just let them exist and they let you exist is generally the rule, at least for most of the wildlife here. Jedi Temple Guards or Jedi Sentinels had yellow lightsabers. Oh, did they? Well, there you go. I didn't even know that. Very cool. Poets of the full suggestions. Change, rewind, roses given and denied. Looking up the sun. Can you hear me? Lift, Temple of Thought, and my favorite song of all time, Cradled. Yeah, Cradled in Love. I remember that one. I remember that one, and I like that one. That was a good suggestion. I find your lack of faith disturbing. A fun fact about me is that my hands are absolutely massive. They're over half the size of my Wii U. Are they? I have not that problem. I have the opposite problem, but it's good because whenever someone drops something like in the thing of their car, I can like get my hand in there and grab it out, which is cool. Orcas are the only animal I know of that actively hunt great whites. If not an orca, then I have no idea. Could it be another great white? Are you getting the Switch too? I'm not getting it on launch, Kim, but I might be getting it later down the line when Duskbloods comes out. Lightsaber color law literally only exists because Samuel L. Jackson wanted purple so he could quickly point out where he was in this. Oh, in the first scene? That's cool. I didn't know that was the reason why. That is awesome. I love the purple lightsaber so much. That was always my favorite. Oh, you mean the 9-foot great white that vanished into thin air and the tracker data showed a 1,900-foot plunge straight down into the depths of the ocean? Thalassophobia intensifies? Yeah, that is like, I don't know why. That stuff like, that terrifies me, but I low-key love it. Like, I love it. I'm like, oh, we want to talk about the depths of the ocean that we've never even been able to like properly explore and see? Yeah, sign me up. I want to know about, it's like I want to trigger the fear. I don't know what's wrong with me though. It's sad that the kangaroo didn't come back in Tekken 7, but High Hope says for 8 as a DLC. That would be kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Foyer, thank you for 3 months of membership. I can do this, cool. I hope you're all doing well. You can, Foyer. I think you get one highlighted member message, I think, for the month, which is pretty darn cool. I appreciate you, Foye. Thank you. When I write the song suggestions for stream, I'll probably only include 3 songs from one artist. 8 songs can be 45 minutes. Yeah, and I know some of those ones I have checked out before, because I know that I did check those out as they were other suggestions from the past. Poets to the Fall, I remember them because Phil did suggest them to me. It wasn't an orca because the whole shark went through something's stomach. They had a tracker on the shark. Right. So the whole thing disappeared. It wasn't just the tracker, it was the whole... I guess how would you know though? How could you tell that it was just like not a hunk of flesh or like... That's scary. Wait, guys, should I go like in a submarine and just like go to the bottom of the ocean real quick? I'll tell you what I find. Like, it's one of those things, like I hated it when I watched the videos and that, when it's like, this is why Megalodon can't be real. I want to believe, you know. Part of me is like, I want to think there is a Megalodon. I know it's scientifically not possible, okay? I get it. Everyone tells me that. Everyone kills my dream. I get it. But, like, part of me wants it to be real. I don't know what's wrong with me that I want it to be real, but, like, part of me is like, that's such a fun thing to think about, no? Like, I don't know. Maybe... I don't know. Probably it's more fun to me because I don't go swimming at the beach, but, like, you know, it's fine. W Foyer. Take all the time. I'm always happy to suggest songs from Poets of the Fall. Thank you, Spiel. Do you know those songs? I do know some of them. Yeah, some of them I know. I just realized that Kanga and Roo in Winnie the Pooh was a pun on kangaroo. It didn't click until I heard you reading chat. Oh, really? Yeah, I loved Winnie the Pooh. When I was growing up, I was really into Winnie the Pooh. I remember playing some of the games. I remember there was like the piglet one that was really scary, which was pretty awesome. And then there was like a Winnie the Pooh one that I actually really enjoyed. It was kind of like a platformer, which was kind of cool. But I remember growing up, my blanket, like my childhood blanket was actually a Winnie the Pooh blanket. And I had that for so long. Like I had that even up until I was a teenager, to be honest. Yeah, the ocean's so interesting. Big fin squid enjoy the nightmare fuel. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Squids don't often creep me out as much though, as what like the idea of like a massive shark. And I love sharks, I do, but like a massive one, like a megalodon sized one, is terrifying to me, even though I think they're awesome. It's full of cool creatures. It is. Yeah, great white sharks hunt smaller great whites. Yeah, so maybe it could have been that. Yeah, that shark. The tracker went through something's stomach while down there. I think they said it was a shark, but I don't believe it. That's a big shark. It's almost like they're my favorite band of all time. It seems that way, right? You'll implode if you go too deep. I was about to ask, why do you want it to be real? I have issues, apparently. Yeah, the Mariana Trench, I want to know what's down there. I'll go with Butters because that's so sketchy. Yeah, like, I want to go. I want to know what's down there. I want to see. It's okay if I implode. As long as I get the knowledge before I go out. Like, I'll have all the answers. I'll take them with me. GTA 5 Submarine was fun until you got too deep. Yeah, that's true. That whole incident was sad, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know everyone memed on it, but I'm like, people actually died. Like, oh, you know? Megalodon fans trying being a fan of the whale shark. They're more original and more cute than any Megalodon. I love whale sharks. That's very based of you. And Oxford, thank you for 6 months of membership. Wish hard enough and the Megalodon will be real. Thank you, Oxford. I'll try. I'll use all my brain power and every birthday wish from here on out to see if I can conjure one up. I believe Megalodon still exists, probably less few nowadays. I mean, they say that it can't because there's no way that it could sustain itself food-wise with the oceans being the way they are and the temperature changes. And then also a creature being that big would literally be... They say it would be literally impossible to not be detected. But like, that just makes me feel like an adult. That makes me think too realistically about things. Like, I want to think the ocean is an endless pit and it's so vast, and how could we ever really know? Let me have my creative part of my brain with that. Let me think about that. If you know them, I'll guess them. Includes them all. Chronicle for the VOD viewers. No, you're all good. Whatever's easier. And hi, Cora. Good to see you. I've actually found a shiny Malamar and a sword in the DLC. Oh, did you find one in the DLC and sword? Nice. I feel like a lot of people have probably hunted this in Scarlet and Violet, but I wanted to try to go for it in Sword and Shield. I have a piece of kangaroo fur. They are surprisingly soft. They are. The big fin squid. They are very Malamar pilled, are they? based. But the big fin squid will creep you out, I promise. I'll have to check it out. I've seen a lot of like creepy sea creatures, but in a way I find them kind of weirdly endearing. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm like, the creepier they are, the cooler they are to me. Like the more like non from this planet they look, the more I'm like, yes, I vibe with this thing. Something else that sharks, the hun sharks are octopus and the squid. Yes, it could have been that. Megalodon made me think of Mastodon. I need to get back into that band whenever the urge for metal hits. Very based of you, Eye in the Sky. I can't lie. Mastodon. I've heard of them before. I think I've heard some of their stuff. They exist in the Meg movie. That's true. That's what I fall asleep to every night is the Meg movie, so I can just have dreams of Megalodon. Yeah, the Kraken. I wish the Kraken was real too. The Megalodon and the Kraken 1v1ing. Real Sea of Thieves moment right there, and I'm getting down with it. I'm not gonna lie. We know less about the oceans on our planet and than planets millions of kilometers away. Yeah, which I think is fascinating. It's okay if I implode. Yeah. Yeah, that guy didn't check the sub at all before they went down. It's a sad thing to think about. I want to know what's down there. Literally, it's impossible to go there. Like, if you went any deeper, you'd be crushed into nothing. But Visceria, yeah, in an instant. I know, but like, I'm wishful thinking this. You think the next one's going to be shiny? The tracker was bleached with stomach acid, so something ate the shark. Whatever it was lives over 2k meters in the depths of the ocean. Interesting. Not even knowing what's going to happen. Yeah. I mean, part of that is like is what makes it exciting to me though. The fact that you can just exclaim exactly why it can't exist. True queen. I mean, I listen, I want it to be real, but like, I can't argue with the facts. I want to, but I can't, which is very, very sad. Holding on to the Winnie the Pooh blanket is super wholesome and manifesting good thoughts so that you can find a Megalodon someday. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? If I just disappear, just know I found the Megalodon. Or it found me. Watch me have a nightmare about a Megalodon tonight. Watch it happen. The big fin squid isn't even creepy. You'll just hate tall animals. I love the ocean, but at the same time I have thalassophobia, so I'm not at all for exploring deep oceans. You know what? I think I would be more open to going into the Mariana Trench than I would going cave diving though. Cave diving for me is worse. I don't know. That is scary. By the way, people often associate Malamar and with the more bioluminescent cephalopods, but they draw upon a wide variety of cephalopods. That's cool. Megalodon was a surface hunter. That's terrifying to think about. The colossal squid is pretty sketchy if you ask me. I need to like watch more stuff on the colossal squid. If you like out of this world deep sea creatures, goblin shark. Yeah, I've seen the goblin shark. They're goofy fellas. I like goblin sharks. How much longer do you think you'll go for? Probably about 30 more minutes. We'll reach the 3-hour mark today. I've got the energy to do it. So unless we get this shiny, we'll see though. I'm totally with you. I love seeing weird and otherworldly creatures, especially the ones that glow in the dark. Yeah, those are crazy cool. Personally, I associate them with cuttlefish as they both use hypnosis to hunt. Yeah, they do. They look similar to a cuttlefish. No, you're okay, Crimson. Speaking of metal bands, Sabaton is phenomenal. Shirayama, The Last Battle, and my favorite, The Last Stand. I've heard of them. Have you recommended them to me before, Spheel? I swear someone's recommended them to me before. I'm so sure of it. At least you have one parent, Butter, in that one Minecraft stream. Exactly. Inkay tends to talk a bit, talk a bit of time, but take a bit of time to hunt, but worth it? I think so. I think so. It's got a nice shiny. I like the shiny, personally. Personally, I find the ocean more interesting than the galaxy. That's just my humble opinion. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Growing up, I always felt more of a draw to like wanting to explore the ocean than to wanting to explore other planets. Like, I think if I got the option to survive and go into space or survive and go into the depths of the ocean, I would probably pick the ocean. As I get older, I mean, I've always had always had an interest in space as well, but I think my curiosity of the ocean pulls me a little bit more, you know? Yeah. The black and white dolphins that shall not be named. I hate those guys. They did nothing, but you just hate them. I think I know which ones you're talking about. In my head, the Megalodon exists, and that's all that really matters, isn't it? If you get the shiny within the next 15 encounters, the Meg is real. Don't say that, Oxford, because now if I don't get it, then it won't be real. Imagine we get it. That'd be crazy. And yes, cuttlefish hunt with hypnotism, hence why Malamar's hypnosis is stronger than Hypno's. That's very, very cool. That's very, very cool. I kind of like that Pokemon will take things from like the real life inspiration and implement it into like the actual creature. I think that's really fun. Malar is literally Cthulhu people. Cthulhu's cool too though. It's not that it lives that deep, it's that it travels that deep. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Part of me in my little heart of hearts wants to think that maybe one day they'll discover a Megalodon, but at the same time, I'm kind of scared if they do, because what if they mess with the Megalodon and then they like end up taking out the last Megalodon, you know? Gotta head out, Butter. We'll be back if you're still alive. Of course, Foyer, no worries. Take care and have a good one. The Bigfoot, I like watching stuff about like that kind of thing. You know which one's my favorite of all those? The Loch Ness Monster. Because I want to believe in the Loch Ness Monster so bad. I like sharks way more than dolphins. Also a big fan of the Mola Mola or sunfish. Yeah, sunfish is cool. They're crazy looking fish. I kind of love them for that. No thoughts, head empty, eating jellyfish, floating along without a care. Yeah, they're cool guys. I like them. I like the sunfish. I think they're chill guys too. Probably was me. I have a bit of a habit repeating band suggestions. No, you don't have to say sorry for it. I thought I was like, it must have been you because I swear those exact songs, I feel like I remember them, but maybe someone did suggest, like someone could have suggested them, you know, someone else. So don't feel bad about it. It's not a problem. I know when I give song suggestions, I always just list like the same couple. So I just want people to experience peak. There are only 2 extinct species I would still love to exist would be the giant sloth and the Tasmanian tiger. That would be cool. That would be cool. I had that in my head for the last week, but I forgot to ask, were you able to sleep well after finding a Gen 5 shiny? I didn't have the best sleep, but the day after, which was like last night, because normally I would stay awake and stream, right? But I ended up sleeping before I streamed. I apparently don't know how to talk today, but what's new? I had a good 4 hours sleep, and I know you're going to be like 4 hours, but it was actually very restful, so that was nice. It would be cool to see ancient sea creatures, but on the other hand, imagining that period of time where the ocean covered the whole world fills me with dread. Yeah, it's terrifying. For the home of the holy, sadly I have to step away for dinner. But if I'm not back in time to wish you and chat all the very best, I hope to catch you again before your break. Sending best shiny luck. You got this. Thank you, Nexus. I appreciate that. That's very lovely. And you take care too. I hope everything's going well. And if I don't get to chat with you before I go away, I do hope that all the tests come back looking good. Malamar is definitely one of my favorites ever since I was introduced in X and Y. Oh, that's good. Yeah, and Malamar's cute. And Inkay. I like them both. I don't know. There's something about them. Something about them. I like them. I'm a fan. Stonefish are literally proof nature hates humanity. Stonefish, I feel bad for stonefish. They're just like not visually the most appealing creatures to look at. And they're just like lethal, so I could not describe my passion for Malamar. Just don't top deep into the Wendigo or oh yeah, too deep. Yeah, I realize it's a typo. Into the Wendigo or Skinwalkers. I've gone in on the Wendigos and Skinwalkers. I really have. They're terrifying and I love them. I do. Loch Ness Monster is like probably my favorite just because of the water element. There's something that's, like I said, I don't know why horror with the ocean is like just that's like the winning combination in my brain. Horror and ocean. Like you can't run, you can't just hide behind something. You can't, like, you're just vulnerable and open generally, right? So like that adds already an element of fear that wasn't there to begin with if you're like, let's say on land and you can use your feet, right? Because like, I don't know about you guys, but I can't swim faster than I can run. I don't think so. And swimming gets you really exhausted really quickly. I'm not gonna lie. So like the fact that, like in my mind, I always have like this thing where I'm like in this body of water and it's like, oh, there's these videos actually. I wish I knew what it was called. There are these videos that this one channel makes and it's very reminiscent of like an SCP kind of vibe, liminal space type of thing. And like, you're just in this massive body of water and you're stranded on this tiny little like boat. I don't know. And I'm not saying like as in a ship, like I'm talking like a boat. Like there's 2 seats and that's it. and just like this massive thing slowly comes out of the water and just looks at you. And it's like they're usually around 40 seconds to like a minute or so, and it's basically just like inciting thalassophobia within you. And they do a really good job of creating these things. They don't have too many on their channel, the person I'm thinking of, but I like randomly would just watch them all every once in a while, and I'll revisit them. And they're so good at like just setting this tone of like uncomfortability that like I can't really, I feel like it does a better job in 40 seconds of invoking fear in me than like some whole horror movie franchises. Like, it's crazy. Literally begged Pokey Aim to use Malamar for 51 days and gave him my first super chat when he did. Oh, that's so cool. Do you ever recommend Hatsune Miku? Yeah, I like Hatsune Miku. I wish they would make another shark Pokemon. Sharpedo is fine, but it's literally half a shark. All I'm saying is that if they make a normal dog into a water Pokemon, a Pokemon 15 times, they can make 2 sharks. I was gonna say they really don't have any more. What would you classify the big form of Wishy-Washy? Would you class that as like a whale shark or something? I guess that doesn't really count because Wishy-Washy itself is, you know, little fish. But yeah, I agree. More shark Pokemon, I'm down with that. Fun extinct name, Dunkalostius. I'm definitely saying that wrong, but cool. I like it, the dunk. Had a dream me and Malamar tried to save Bruce Campbell, but Mal got shot. No, that's so sad. Ironically, when I first saw Malamar, I hated it. Really? Interesting to know. What changed your mind? Like, what happened to like trigger that? So how dangerous are box jellyfish? Yeah, they're pretty dangerous. You don't want to go swimming. I will say I've swam in like water, and then like we found out later that they were like kind of around. But like generally you like where they're like overpopulated, they put up like they will just pop up signs and be like, okay, there's been a thing of them here. Just be aware if you're swimming. But usually when you go swimming at the beaches here, like you want to swim between certain zones where lifeguards watch, and that's usually where you go. And usually that's where they haven't seen them. So yeah. Australia box jellyfish run. Yeah, those are not fun. You do not want to be tangled up with those guys. Because I've been stung by jellyfish before, but like never a box jellyfish, obviously, because I'm alive. But it's really not the worst thing, like the little ones that get you. Like they just be doing their thing, you get a little sting. Ooh, that kind of, it's like an ocean's ant bite, like in a way. But it's really not that bad. But a box jellyfish, GG's. GG's. Oh, skinwalkers knee. I think they're interesting. I love that kind of thing too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I love the ocean for that aspect of like horror and like just the feelings that it invoked. But like, skinwalkers and wendigos are probably up there as well, because the more terrifying creatures to me, like in terms of things that aren't in the water, are the things that are very human-like. Because I've always been afraid of mind control. I viewed the mental side to body horror. Yeah, okay. I can appreciate that. I can. I understand you probably don't have time for it, but would you be down to try a game called Xenoblade Chronicles? You don't have to stream it, just try it and see if you like it. I actually have a copy of Xenoblade Chronicles, one of the games, on my 3DS. I bought it, I started playing it, and I think I just ended up playing something else instead, but I did like it. I just forgot to finish it. And I thought it was quite nice from what I remember, but I think it was a pretty big game. I need to go back and finish it, because I still have it somewhere. If I could give a meg, I really size, it would be as big as 3 blue whales and as wide as a road with 5 lanes, which is scary. It is scary. I was gonna say, like, you know how people always do the thing when they measure things that are big, they're like, it's 6 football fields. But like, is that soccer fields? Is that rugby league fields? Like, is that like NFL? Like, what kind of football is that? I don't know. I guess maybe because I don't think I've like, and then you've got like local stadiums, and then you've got like, you know, main stadiums. So I don't know. But fear became fascination. Yeah, I love that. That's so cool. Thank you, Butter. I really appreciate your best wishes. I'll keep you updated. And if I don't get back in time before your trip, I wish you and everyone a wonderful, safe time. Thank you. I appreciate that, Nexus. That's lovely. And same to you. Yeah, I can't swim at all. I technically can swim, but like, I'm not an athlete swimmer. Like, I'm not winning any races. Like, I can move in the water, but like, I wouldn't be able to outswim a water predator. Like, I'd be cooked. I would be cooked. I think of the Leviathan, learned of SCP-6096. That one scares me. It's a school of fish, literally. That's fair, but it makes the shape of like a big creature. if you're talking about wishy-washy. But is 6096, is that the sea one that like lures like the guys in with like its look underwater and then it eats them? Like it lures them when they're underwater repairing and stuff? I think I know which one you're talking about. It's like a big serpent. That's probably one of my favorite SCPs, if that is the one that you're talking about. I'm not gonna lie, a couple years ago, I wanted a massive like SCP like binge watching thing of like, there was this guy who would read the SCP entries and like he would do like the videos talking about them, and I just would play Minecraft in my creative world and just listen to like maybe close to hundreds of hours of SCP lore. I just thought it was like so fascinating. I don't know, people are really good at writing, and I feel like it really, in that like with those kind of things, I loved it. Your autonomy of thought stripped from your mind, to no longer be free in your own head, to think someone else's thoughts. Me trying to explain my fear of mind control to someone. It is terrifying. It is a terrifying thought. We need to do a scary fish Pokemon. Yeah, that would be cool. I feel like there's none that are actually like scary. Like you have like water ghosty kind of things like Delmize and stuff, but that's like not like fear, you know. But I guess would they make anything super terrifying? I don't know, maybe. Have a good stream, Butter. I'm gonna run because I need to be fast enough to keep women off me. Of course, Richard, no worries. That's be safe, you 6'5" feminist, you. Thanks for popping in, Richard. I appreciate you. Take care. Oh, that's funny. There's a video of a woman holding a blue ring octopus in her hand for over a minute. It's a miracle she did not get bit and die. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they typically do that when they feel threatened or scared or whatever, but like, still, it just seems like, you know, the thing is, I feel like you see people who like watch people picking up snakes and spiders and then they just do it and they think that they're gonna be like the exception, and like, you really are playing just a dangerous game with that. Like in my mind, like, yeah, you know, wildlife's cool and it's interesting and you want to like look at it and stuff, but I think like for me it's, and the way I was raised is like, generally you just want to leave it be. You just want to leave it be, you know? Like I will say the times that I've interfered, because there's been a few times when I'll see like a bird that's either like been hit by like a car or something, or like a bird that's fallen out of its nest. Like that's the only time that I'll generally like actually interfere. But for the most part, it's just better to let nature do its thing, you know? If you're ever in the States and find yourself on a reservation, never, and I mean never, mention the names Wendigo and Skinwalker. It will literally summon one. I ain't risking that. Yeah, no. I won't be doing that either. Like, I'm generally, I don't know. I don't want to sit here and say I'm superstitious of things because I try not to be, but like in my brain I have things that probably don't make a lot of sense to people, but I'm like, in my mind it's like not superstitious as in like they're common superstitions, but like things in my own brain that I think, and I'm like, if I do this, like then this will happen or whatever, so whatever. But I have weird, like, I don't want to say it like that, but it's like almost ritualistic thoughts in my mind of like, okay, if I do this, this, and this, then this will mean this. And I do it in a way of like also with things that are scary as well. And I'm like, I don't know why I do that. I think it's just maybe, I feel like I have an overactive imagination, to be honest with you. But sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's not. But, you know, it is what it is. How long are you going to be gone for? About a week or so. About a week is what I am expecting. I think it's going to be like 8 days that I'm going to be away. So it's going to be so sad. Like, I mean, you're not even supposed to mention the name as an entity. I don't mess with that. Bad stuff happens. Yeah, I feel like whenever people joke about it, I'm like, no, just don't even like engage with it. Don't even like talk about it, you know? But yeah, I don't know. Now, Malamar in the strongest hypnosis of all Pokemon is my best bro. It's, you know what it is? Eventually you found understanding in fear. That's what it is. It's literally a walking sheet. Which one's the big Leviathan serpent that like lures them in with the eyes, and then they go out and they basically hand themselves off to the serpent? Which one is that? Is that got a 3 in its number, in its SCP code number? I feel like it does. Malamar is pretty cool. I used it in Regulation H in Scarlet and Violet when legendaries weren't allowed. Man, I miss it. Oh, you're talking about the rubber, aren't you? Is it that? Is that what it's called? It's a giant like sea serpent, and it has like hypnotic eyes that like lure men out from the ships, like the agents that go and like do the stuff in the body of water that it's in. And I think it's kind of supposed to be, you know that, oh, what's it called? It's supposed to, I believe, be potentially, unless this is a different CP that's also SCP that's in the, what's it called? In the water. But it's, you know, is it the Viking serpent that, you know, that eats its own tail? You know that one? What's it called? I know its name. I know its name, but I cannot think of it. But apparently there's like a thing of like, if it does something with like eating its tail or something, like if it ever reaches the end, then it like will start a new universe or something. It'll reset humanity. Like, it's an interesting read. I haven't read it in a long time. As you can tell, it's been years, but like there's something about that. I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna have to listen to these again. And Mal is so weird, has deep sea, but also is alien-like. The dark psychic's so strange. It is. It's a very unique Pokemon, but I like it for that. It's a little game called, yeah, Find Out. Yeah, exactly. Huntail would be scary. Yeah, that's true, actually. I forgot about Huntail. If I was down in the depths of the ocean and Huntail was looking at me, I would probably be scared. What's the Alpacine expression? If you hear someone call your name, no you didn't. Yeah, exactly. Skin blockers. If you hear something strange in the woods, no you didn't. Yeah, that's the mountain rule #1. Oh gosh, this is so creepy. You know what's funny? It's funny how it's like such a creepy chat, but like I'm in the middle. I just started my day, so I get daylight. Whereas normally when we talk about this stuff, for me, it's nighttime and I'm like, I'm the only one awake. I'm terrified. Something's gonna happen to me. And then like it's actually happening during the middle of the day. I'm like, oh, nice. I get to go about the rest of my day in peace. Thank goodness. Oh, good news. I cleaned up my entire room. Nice, Michael. Very productive. I'm glad to hear that. Good on you. I always love whenever I do a big refresh on the room and clear everything out. Honestly, like the only thing I think now that I could really benefit from doing that in my room, because I did like a base one, and then I did a second one go in of my room this year where I like went through everything, like every drawer, every container, everything I had, and downsized, and I'm feeling pretty good about things. It's hard because I have like some furniture in my room that's like just furniture that was in the house, but there's nowhere else to put it. So like there was room in my room, so it went in here, and I'm like, I'm hoping that soon I'm going to be able to get rid of that so I can have my room be a bit more open, because I actually got a little bit ago, I got a standing mirror, and I want to use it in the corner of my room so I can use it partially for also like cosplay stuff. But like right now it has to be sort of, it's not in the corner of the room because there's like 2 cabinet thingies there that literally have nothing. They're not doing anything. They're just literally there because there's nowhere else for them to be. So I'm like hoping that maybe this month I might be able to like get them out of the room, and then I can go move my mirror back and actually have like a little area for like cosplay stuff, which will be cool, and outfit stuff as well, but we'll see. Yeah, that's it, Cyberia, the Hydra, the Ouroboros. Yeah, you guys know what it is. Yeah. I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name. I think Zygarde is based on the serpent. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was going to say, you guys do know what I'm talking about. I could not remember the name for the life of me. Yeah, I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. I used to be superstitious. I don't know if it's a Mexican thing, but it's close to being called, yeah, the evil eye. I got you. The Ouroboros. Yeah, you guys know what I am talking about. All those names were the ones I couldn't remember, but yeah. When I grow up, I want to go into the woods during the night and scream for help. You want to do that by yourself, though? That's like, I feel like that's asking for trouble, Mitz. I'm back. I hope you're doing well. I am, Foyer. I got about 10 minutes or so left on the stream. And then I will be wrapping up because your girl's got to go get some protein and some carbs in. Because I got to do a little workout. Woo! It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'll feel better after it. This is all for feeling better tomorrow. We do today what we need to for a better tomorrow. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. I like watching Mr. Nightmare. Mr. Nightmare! Oh my gosh, yeah, I like Mr. Nightmare as well. I haven't watched them in so long though. I know SCP-3000 is a massive eel that produces a Joe that makes you forget your whole life. Yeah, maybe it's that one. Maybe it is that one. There's like kind of a lot of like large deep sea creature SCPs, but they work, you know? It's like people who mess with the Ouija boards. I'm like, no, yeah, I've never touched one and I never will. I don't care. Like, even if people are like, there's nothing to it, I don't care. I'm not touching it. No, thank you. I'm not inviting anything like that anywhere near me. It's how the Foundation gets the amnestics. Oh, no Ouija tattoo for you, Spiel. I would say probably not. In the past, I couldn't brag about anything, which is good, but it was so bad that I just had so much fear that even if I were to say I have a beautiful wife, something would take her away from me. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. Because I feel like sometimes it's like you get excited about stuff and then you like will talk about it and something will happen to stop it. And it's like, well, now I can't do it because something's happened. And like, I definitely find for myself, I try to not speak on things or say things that are gonna happen unless I'm like basically 99.9% sure that it is going to be. And even still, I'm like, sometimes it's better for me just not to say anything because what if something does still happen? But sometimes it's just one of those things of like, you know, you can't keep that excitement in. You want to appreciate things, and I get that. He just wants to get arrested. Yeah, I was gonna say, some people might not take kindly to that, but as long as you're safe, you know, as long as you're safe. Nice, glad to be here for the end, and I hope the Buff Cup workout goes well. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I'm looking forward to it. I had my rest day yesterday, so that was good. But I feel like every time I work out the day after a rest day, I always feel like I don't perform as well, which is weird. You'd think I would perform better because my energy is the most up, but no, it's always like the day after a rest day, I'm like, I'm lacking. I'm not doing as good. But then it's like by the second or third day of working out again, I'm like, okay, we're back to our prime. And then the next day I'm like, okay, now I make progress. And then usually around there, I'll maybe do another day or I'll go for a rest day and then the cycle continues. But sometimes you got to go, you know, one step back to go 2 steps forward. So it is what it is. As long as it's, you know, slowly creeping up there, then I'm okay. Ouija tattoo wrapped partially around the ghost devil. Gnarly idea. It is a cool idea. It is a very cool idea. I can't lie. I probably wouldn't get one tattooed like a Ouija just because, you know, superstitious, but yeah. Remember to hydrate? Yes, actually, remember to hydrate. Courtesy of Hyper Beast, I'm going to have a sip of my water. Thank you for the reminder. Very good. I broomed and mopped the entire living room and kitchen and the entire basement and the stairs, and I cleaned 3 of my dogs and gave them a bath day, and it was a lot of work. I did? You did awesome. You got so much stuff done. I bet it feels good too to have it all done. I bet it does. I always feel fantastic when I get a bunch of house stuff done. I try to stay on top of it because it can be so much sometimes when you leave it and then it feels like you got to spend a whole day just playing catch up. But I'm proud of you. It's good. You were very productive. It's always such a good feeling to be like, everything is reset. Everything is reset and it's good as it's supposed to be. A little spoiler, but on the fan arts you didn't see yet is of Buff Cup. Oh, and I like it the most out of the 4 I've done lately. I am so excited to see it. I love the Buff Cup ones. That one that you did, the other one that I did see with the weights, like, I think that's one of my absolute favorites you've done. I love them all, but that one, I don't know why. I just love how you did it. I love the black. I know you said why you did the black, but overall, I think it came out really good, honestly. So I am excited to see them. I used the mic. I meant, oh, the Joe, not Joe. Oh, that's what I get for the, yeah, that's it, Vulture. That's it. They're like, no. Safe, lol, what's that? Nonchalantly plays 5-finger fillet. Oh my gosh. That's a canon event though, isn't it? I think The Simpsons was what showed me that game. I'm pretty sure there was like a Simpsons episode. I haven't watched Simpsons in so long, you guys. Holy smokes. It's been, I want to say it's honestly been like over a decade since I've watched an episode of The Simpsons. Which is funny because I actually really like The Simpsons movie. Especially when Ned Flanders made that hot cocoa and put it on the windowsill for Bart. I don't know, every time I would see that hot cocoa, I was like, I wish I had a hot cocoa that looked like that. Because it looked so good. I'm not gonna lie. And I would always remember the part where they would be, you know what? Simpsons was like that one show that I would watch and they would always eat the fries and the fries would never go down. That was like a weird thing I would always pay attention to in cartoons, is when they'd eat food, but the food would never go down. I don't know why. That was something that I fixated on a lot as a kid, but I would like every time they'd be eating like fries out of a thing or whatever, I'd be like, the fries aren't going down, but they're grabbing more and more fries. Why don't I have endless fries? Oh. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. So we don't mess with that. That's right. Hi, Dark Shadow. Good to see you. So excited for Switch 2 and Scarlet and Violet performance improvements. Yeah, with the graphics. I know. It's going to be so good. I am pumped for it. But no, it's great to see you. I hope you're doing well. The knife goes chop, chop, chop. Yeah. Wait, does your Sylveon have a heart in his nickname? How do you do that? It's in the languages. You go down to the bottom and you change it in the symbols. See, this thing is that it's a toy and it was made by Hasbro. Is it? Oh, was it? I didn't know that the first one was. Even still, I ain't messing with it. I ain't taking no chances. I don't need to. There's no reason for me to do it. Oh. I like that they use Ouija board as a prop in skits and movies, but in real life, sorry, I'm gonna go water my homework. Yeah, I know. It's like, I think the first time I saw it in like a horror movie, would it have been Paranormal Activity? Was that in Paranormal Activity? Do you guys remember when that was like the biggest thing ever in the cinemas and stuff, and everyone was going crazy for it? Because I know I do. Good times, good times. Can we like nuke Basculin out of the Pokemon world? It's annoying me so much in my Kabuto hunt. Oh no, the Basculin. I will say, when I was hunting for Relicanth, I actually phased on Relicanth. I found my first random encounter was a Basculin, which was good though, because I hadn't actually found a shiny Basculin at that point. And then my second was actually a Brilliant Aura Dratini, which I also hadn't found yet. So I love that. I love whenever I phase, but it's like I'm phasing on things I've never seen before, or never like found before, should I say? Because it's like, okay, sweet. We're kind of getting like a little deal package here, which is nice. So that was awesome. But I love Relicanth. Relicanth is really, it's such an underappreciated Pokemon, and it's got a really nice shiny. Like, everything about it. It's like, I don't know what it is with this fish, but I just think it's a cool fish. I really do. I've always liked Relicanth. I bet Buff Cup has great pull-up strength without legs. I'm gonna be so honest. Pull-ups are like my weakest point. I really struggle with pull-ups. I can't lie. I'm working on them. I am working on them, but they are definitely rough for me. I can't lie. They've always been a weak point though. Where am I up to? Thanks, I really appreciate it. Of course, Foyer. Honestly, I normally don't do this. You know, the feeling of when you wake up and you have that feeling like, dang, I don't want to clean today, or I don't have the energy to do this. It's kind of hard for me, but I try. I'm proud of you for getting it done. I know that's a lot of a big step, and doing it all and getting it all reset in one go. Like, that takes a lot of energy out of you. I'm not gonna lie. So you should be proud of yourself. And I know what you mean. I have that too. That's why I find for me, like, the best way is staying on top of a bunch of things by just like, okay, I'm just gonna do, okay, so like for me, I have like my rules. So like if I ever eat in my room, I instantly take the rubbish or the cutlery or plates or whatever out of my room as soon as I'm done eating. Because like immediately that stops one thing of piling up with garbage. Second thing is, if I ever have cans of drink, when I'm done with them, next time I leave the room and it's empty, even if I'm going to the bathroom and not going to the kitchen, I take the can out with me and I go put it in the recycling. So, and I will say, for some people, I think having a garbage can in their room works out well for them. But for me, I don't leave one in my room because I feel like I can leave the garbage and then it can like, it could pile up. So I always take my trash out of my room as soon as I like see that I'm not using whatever the thing it came from, like whatever the rubbish is, I go take it out straight away. Some things like that really help me a lot. I also find that for me, like a big thing can be like washing. Because I'll like go do the washing, go hang out on the line, and then I'll bring it in, and I have my own like basket obviously that I like bring it in. But like whenever I bring my washing in from it being dry, I instantly put it away, because if I don't put it away right away, then it will just sit in the basket until like I go through all of it, you know what I mean? So those are little things that I try to stay on top of pretty much every day. They're little things, but doing them every day kind of alleviates like something that could be a lot of work or a big thing in the end overall. I think just do the best that you can. For some people, they just leave it for a bit and then, you know, one day they get the energy and they stay on top of it. I think you got to find what works for you. I think you should be proud of yourself for getting so much done in a day. The hot cocoa looked amazing. It looked so good, didn't it? One of my friend group's favorite activities is making fun of each other in increasingly horrible ways. Yeah, I think that's normal. I think with like really good friends, you can roast each other. My favorite episode of Simpsons is when they show Santa's little helper's origins. That episode was kind of sad in a way though. Any episode or show with like an animal where it's based on them, it breaks my heart. I'm not going to talk about it, and I refuse to talk about the Futurama episode. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm sorry, but I can't go there. Fish. Vanishing table. I need a male one of my own. I don't exercise, too sweaty. Aw. I mean, I get it. I get it. I will say, like, that's the one thing that can be kind of rough is, like, I be sweating when I be working out, I can't lie. And it's like, oh, okay. I even tie my hair up, but even still, I'll get sweat in my hair. It's like, all right, we got to wash that. So that's fun. People sometimes ask me what my least favorite Pokemon is, but if I'm being honest, I don't think I have one. There's no Pokemon I actively dislike. I either like Pokemon or I'm indifferent. No hate. I'm gonna be honest. I don't, like I say, like I don't like, my least favorite is like Nosepass and Probopass, but I don't hate them. It's just, I get asked the question a lot, and I think it's like, okay, well, you know, if I have to put it out there, I had like and the worst part is, when I was a kid, they just used to scare me a little bit. Like, they just used to scare me for some reason, and I can't explain it. It's like a kid thing. Like, when I was a kid and I saw them, they just gave me a very uneasy vibe. But like, I don't care if people like them. You're allowed to like them. I don't hate them. I'm not like, yes, they need to be removed from Pokemon. Like, I don't really care. There's over 1,000 Pokemon. There's going to be some that aren't going to hit as hard, you know? I can't be mad at that. You need to... Man, sometime before I started joining your live streams, I had so many eggs in Scarlet and Violet. It was for a white striped basculin, and I was just hatching them to release them, and the very last egg was shiny. Oh, was it in a dream ball? Nice. The rubbish butter. I love you, you adorable lads. Oh, and hi, Andy. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Guys, we've hit 3 hours. I think I'm going to do 5 more checks, and I think I'm going to call it for today. We finally did it, but we'll see if we can get this Inkay. Oh, gosh. The green on the Maractus made me think I found a shiny Kabuto. That's so sad. Oh, and it was a male, which is what I wanted for the rank battles. Nice, all you. I went through a phase where I wanted a full haunted house aesthetic. Oh, for sure. So did I. I remember there was a period in time, I think I would have been like 19 or 20, and I think like almost all the stuff I would get for my room was like from the Halloween time, like stuff, because I liked the aesthetic and it was all very like gothic and whatnot. I've said this, like I would love to live in the countryside in Japan, but if I had to actually choose like a house, I would love to have like a gothic cathedral. It would be so tough. I would love that. I tried to find haunted. Did you? Oh, see, I don't mess with that. That stuff scares me. Like I get where people collect the haunted dolls, but I even the dolls freak me out. Which I like I like the aesthetic of some of that stuff, but some of it, it's like, I don't know. I think more of like the thing I kind of would say is maybe like, you know, the Addams Family, like that, you know, like I said, very like regal, but you know, it's still spooky. I like that. Oh, I have some hate. I feel the same. Yeah. I despise Miltank. It's hideous. Oh, poor Miltank. I don't like Meowth. I think the anime did that to me. Did it? Yeah? Meowth's not your favorite? I feel like a lot of people feel that with Pikachu. I hope Scarlet and Violet get the Walking Wake and Iron Leaves even raids back. Or, oh yeah, event raids back. Or I'm going to resort to begging for a duplicate raid capture. I hope so, Cybera. I hope you get a chance to get them. Nosepass is so cute though. It used to scare me though as a kid. So I don't know. It was terrifying to me. I don't know why. Yet the Futurama episode makes me top saddest episode on TV. It is. It's so sad. I know, Andy. I'm sorry. Night Nexus, welcome back. I already knew instantly what you were talking about when I heard Futurama sad episode, and that show does a good job grabbing the heartstrings. It really does. Oh, Cora. Oh, Foye, that is so sweet. Thank you so much for the $10 donation, Foye. You did not have to do that. But I want to thank you. Today I had a bad day and then I watched your stream and now I'm doing much better. Thank you so much and I appreciate all the work you do for us. Please give the pet some love. That's so sweet, Foye. That is lovely. Thank you so much. Of course I will. Of course. That is so sweet. I'm glad that I was able to help be at least a little bit of a part of the improvement. That is so sweet. Thank you for hanging out. I hope that the day continues to get better for you. And I'm proud of you for making it through school and getting to the end of the day. I'll have to check out the fan art. Like I said, I'm a little bit behind on the Discord stuff, but thank you, Foyer. That's really, really sweet, guys. Can we please get some W's for Foyer? That is so lovely. That's so kind. I appreciate that so much. I could cry. All right, I'll do extra checks. I'll do some extra checks real quick. Oh, Florida has its own haunted doll. Technically, it's the Florida Keys, but still Florida. Oh, true. Okay, but can we agree that James is like the best character? I do like James a lot. W Donor, I agree. W Foyer, thank you so much. I love this community and all in it. You're all beautiful and wonderful, and if you feel you want enough, set your hearts ablaze. That's right. Aw, the Foyer cheer, that's so sweet. That is lovely. I hope your day gets better. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. I'm awake. Did I miss anything? You didn't, Abyss. We are very much so getting to the end of the stream, though. I'm just doing a couple last checks here to see if we can get any last minute shiny luck, and then I will be jumping off to go get some food and then working out. So we're gonna see if we can make it happen. I'm probably gonna do, I think, 3 more. I'll do 3 more. So we got this one, that one over in the corner, and then there'll be one last check for today. By the way, in football, Australia might have a chance to qualify for the World Cup in the next 2 matches for 2026. Ooh, interesting. I didn't know that. I never really hear too much about Australia in football, to be honest. So that'll be good. That'll be good. All right, we got this one. If you guys are ready, we're going to do the final check. I'm kind of terrified. Oh, thanks, guys. You're all peaked. So are you, Foyer. You're all too kind. Aw. No, you don't, chat. You lied to me, Hiss. Aw. No, I don't. I don't lie. I mean, I do sometimes, but, like, not really. I try not to lie. I try not to lie about those types of things because I feel like the thing is I have to hold back sometimes because sometimes I want to say some very, like, me being too parasocial stuff, so I pull back, which I guess that's not necessarily, it's lying by omission, isn't it? But as I said, and I have said this before, but I feel like, honestly, I feel incredibly blessed for the community that we have. We have a community that is always trying to support each other and uplift each other. And I think when someone comes in and they're having a bad day, everyone like wants to make sure that they're all right and just be like, yo, it's going to be good. I got your back. And I feel like I always consistently see that from you guys, and you're always trying to help each other out and just support one another, which for me is something that I could not ask for any more than I couldn't ask for anything better than that. Because for me, it's like the place I've always wanted to foster on the internet has been a place that people can come and just be themselves and just enjoy the hobby that they love and just have a good time and share that experience with like-minded people. You know what I mean? And I think that with the community we definitely have that here. And it's something that I feel incredibly blessed for. I appreciate you all very, very, very much. More than you know. When I say it's going to be very weird for me to not stream for like 8 days, I mean it. It's going to be odd. But I'm looking forward to when I get back being able to hear about what everyone's been up to. So hopefully it's all good things. But I'm saying that and I've still got more streams before I go. So I probably shouldn't get that emotional because I'll probably cry before I have to go. Even though it's not even, I'll be back. But you know, I'm a bit weird. It's fine. It is what it is. I think you guys have probably established that. But it is time now, guys. And that's enough sentimentality from me. I'll cut it short there. Let's do this final check and let's get the drum rolls. If you guys are ready, let's do it. You see the guy I'm going for. You see that Inkay. Let's check. If you're ready. In 3, 2, we're gonna get extra check. Don't even worry about it. Keep the drum rolls going. We gotta keep the drum rolls going, guys. Don't give up. Never back down, never what? Oh gosh. We run. Okay. I'm gonna have to do the quickest 3, 2, 1 of my life. 3, 2, 1. No! Oh, I wish we would have got it. Oh man. I was really hoping to get Inkay in this one. I was really I had a feeling I was gonna get it. This is like the only one I've done so far. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get this one. So that's kind of sad, but honestly, it's okay. It's okay, because I got to spend time with you guys. So, and also, I'm working on getting my sleep schedule together. So it was actually a pretty good time. I blame Boniri, right? My new least favorite Pokemon. No, don't say that. But no, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to call it there for today's stream. Like I said, need to go cook some food. I need to go get some energy in my body, and then I got to go work out. So I need to get some stuff done. But thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. It means that we're getting close to the end of the challenge. We've got 7, 8, and 9 left for the streams before I go to see if we can get any more of our one-shot shinies. I'm hoping that we can, but I appreciate you guys so much. I know for a lot of you it's later in the night, so I hope you guys have a wonderful sleep. If it's not and you're still going to be up for a bit, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I appreciate you all so much. Maybe the Malamar shiny, it could be. I could just quickly check while I say goodbye to you all. Why not? I can only hope you do Bounsweet next. Bounsweet is a really good shiny, but it is one I have hunted before, so you never know. Was a peak stream. You all helped me have a better day. I'm glad for you. It was awesome to have you in the stream. That would have been so cool if it was. Always have a good one. You too, Tokamon. Take care. Thank you for all being so awesome. And you too, Foye. Bye, Mitz. Take care. Take care, Andy. Thanks for hanging out. You have a good one. Goodbye, brownies. Oh, Jay. I got to wrap up the stream. I got to go get stuff done. But I appreciate you guys so much. I see you, buddy. You're awesome. And this community is awesome. Everyone takes care. Take care. You'll be safe. You too, Solu. Thank you for hanging out. And you have a good one as well. Take care. And I hope everything goes well with you and the missus. I hope that you and the wife are doing well. And I hope that she's recovering from everything, and hopefully she can get out of this situation and just be able to focus on getting to a better place. Goodbye, Vulture. Thank you for the support. Snowy, I feel so bad we're wrapping up this stream, but thank you for hanging out. No shiny today, but we tried. Dreadful, I know, it's so sad. Thank you so much for today. You made my day. I hope you, Pochi, Rhino, Goldie T, and Nugget keep on doing well. Thank you, Foye. We will do our best to, and I hope that you continue to feel better as well. Congratulations, Cybera. Goodbye, Toasty. Thank you, Dead Sled. Goodbye, Cora. Thanks for the stream, butter. No shiny Cyndaquil on my end, but we'll get back. Yeah, we'll get back to it. Sounds good. Make sure my favorite streamer gets a good workout in today. I will, Phoenix. Thank you so much, and I hope you get some sparkles soon. Good luck. I believe in you. She's my girl regardless. That's true, Vulture. That's true. We have to appreciate it regardless. Goodbye, Dead Sled. You got to do a Paradox Pokemon when you do 9. I have my targets picked out. I'm not going to spoil who they are. You guys will just have to see when we get there. I'm going to guess a few upcoming Pokemon. I'm going to say Drampa, Alola Rat, Rockruff, and Mudbray. Interesting choices. I guess we'll just have to see. Of course, Solu, you'll take care now. You too, Vulture. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, Snowy. I'm sorry. I gotta go eat some food and I gotta go work out, but I appreciate you. It's good to see you. Goodbye, Butter. I hope you have a great day and an awesome workout. Thank you, Fox, and you as well. I'm glad I didn't miss the end of the stream because it's my favorite part for the last shiny check of the day. Good night, Butter. Hope you have a great day and enjoy. Enjoy it. You made my night. Of course, Abyss. That's so sweet. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful night as well. You take care of yourself, okay? I'm really happy being able to stop by and hang out with you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for the stream and for making my evening great. I'm glad to hear that, Nexus. Thank you, and I appreciate that. I hope, like I said, everything goes well with all the tests and that. I hope it's all going good, and I appreciate the kind words. It's lovely to see you in the stream. I'm doing amazing, and we'll def relax more. Good luck with the buff workout, and you better give them doggers extra love. You know I will for you, of course. See you next time, Hyper Beast. Take care. All right, guys, you all have a good one. You're all awesome. Good luck on the shiny hunts, and I'll see you guys in the next stream, which will either be tomorrow or the next day. We'll just have to see how we go with all that, but it'll be very soon. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.